Well, life is funny. Life is funny, man. Here we are. Here it's hard to end like this. It's hard to end like this. Let me just first say this right now, and this is not anything. I am genuinely shocked France went back to back. So just a little bit of trivia for you guys. This is the first time that a team has been to back-to-back World Cup finals since 2002, when Brazil were in the 98 final and then, of course, in the 02 final. So it's a rarity. And I genuinely do not believe that France would actually come to a freaking final. I didn't even know they'd even come this close. But, so we're going to talk about France. We're going to talk about the game. The France-Morocco game. Morocco's missed chances. And we're going to put some respect on Griezmann's name. I am going to lead the respect and give flowers to Griezmann because what this guy has done cannot go unnoticed. So we're going to talk and have a real conversation about Griezmann, who has been money. And then, guys, because it's going to be massive previews, because we now know the final is. We're going to talk about Messi and Mbappe Argentina France tonight. I think tomorrow or Friday, what I'm going to do videos. The journey for Argentina to the final, the journey of France to the final. And on Friday, we're going to have with the midweek panel a massive, huge World Cup final preview. So the content is going to get real because, I mean, we'll talk about it because Sunday is, let's just give it a little tease here. We could either see all of us have to give him his GOAT status, or we could either see all of us have to give him his GOAT status, or we could either see all of us have to give him his GOAT status, or we could either see all of us have to give him his GOAT status, or we could either see all of us have to give him his GOAT status, or we could either see all of us have to give him his GOAT status, or we could either see all of us have to give him his GOAT status, or we could either see all of us have to give him his GOAT status, or we could either see all of us have to give him his GOAT status, or we could either see all of us have to give him his GOAT status, or we could either see all of us have to give him his GOAT status, or we could either see all of us have to give him his GOAT status, or we could either see all of us have to give him his GOAT status, or we could either see all of us have to give him his GOAT status, or we could either see all of us have to give him his GOAT status, or we could either see all of us have to give him his GOAT status, or we could either see all I could get very, very aggressive DMs because for some reason people will blame me if it goes the other way. So basically, it is Disney plus versus the villain because there is a villain in this story that's happened. So it is what it is, man. So guys, look, man, welcome. Like the vid, subscribe if you're new. And yeah, man, we're gonna talk World Cup, man. We're gonna talk.
HH, I told you it's France and Argentina. Like Cinderella story of Morocco had to come to an end. Like
okay, look, let's talk about so hold on, let me just take my stream marker right now. Let's just make a marker right now. So okay, here's the thing. Now, Morocco had a great chance to beat France. Am I wrong in saying that Morocco really had a really good opportunity, or you always knew that France would win?
I always knew France would win. To be honest,
to be fair, they did have the opportunity, but yeah,
great opportunity.
Yeah,
no, they didn't really create any like massive chances like that.
What?
There was like
No, they did.
dangerous moments.
Wait, Kenny, what
It
game
was half
were you
chances.
watching?
It was half
There was
chances.
it's more like dangerous moments, but they,
Yeah, it was
the only
always
thing that
half
But still, they hit the bar, the overhead kick. He hit the freaking bar, and I think remember the one where Varane cleared it away, where all he did was one shot and it would have been in. So look,
there was one from
that was
Koundé as well. Koundé.
the segment is that the French defenders had the game of their lives today. Like it was.
But also remember this. France throughout this tournament had not kept a clean sheet.
True.
That's why I thought, no, this guy's going to score because
You see,
that
I
France defense
hated that
is
start.
tricky.
I hated that start because I knew this was the game they would keep that clean sheet. Once the commentator said it, I
When
just
they
knew that
announced
this was the game they
Upamecano-
would keep that clean sheet.
No.
Yeah, when they
Here's-
announced
here-
Upamecano wasn't starting, advantage France.
No.
I
But
told
my,
you,
no,
Konate is quality, man.
my thing though is I did really feel that Morocco would score, but France maybe. That's why when France got the second goal, I was like, boom. I thought Morocco will get a goal, but if France can get a second, it's over because Morocco can't
Bro,
score twice.
Yo, HA, do you know when I knew France was going to get the second goal? The second Dembele went off. Bro, that guy was
Dembele was
doing
terrible.
nothing at the
Yeah,
right.
no, he was trash. The guy was
To
trash.
make
HH, are
he
you-
went off, I was like, these guys are getting second.
Would you
Because
say
that's
you're
when
glad?
that breaking threat.
Would you
Yeah,
say
Delta.
Would you say you're glad it's France and Argentina since it's like a 50-50 now? It's going to be a narrow, probably 1-0.
Okay. Let's be real here. Whoever goes through deserves to go through.
Right.
So my thing is that if Morocco had found a way to beat France, hey, it is what it is. But I think that in terms of narratives and in terms of what I think would make for a better game, I think, let's be real, Argentina France would make for a better game. But if Morocco had gone through, I can't be like, oh man, it's like us saying, like, oh my gosh, Brazil Argentina would have been a much better game. It probably would have been. But I'm sorry, Brazil, if you were good enough, you would have beaten Croatia. So why should I now hate on Croatia that, man, you robbed us off a better game? No, Brazil, you messed up.
Argentina and France are both on 2 World Cups now, right?
Yeah, no. Okay, so, but I want to focus on this game. So, Ricardo, Argentina, Morocco. Oh, sorry, France, Morocco. Thoughts on the game?
After I was flaming you in the chat.
Look, we'll get to Griezmann. Man. We'll get to the side chick.
Morocco had their chances. There was
Yes, they had the good chances.
Kick. They had even there at the end when Koundé saved it off the line. There was one cross where Konate came up clutch.
And the head kick that hit the post.
Yeah, so on top. And the one shot outside the box, the first one they had, where Lloris made a great save. Look, France were there for the taking. Morocco had great chance to score. I actually watched back that foul that looked like a penalty. It wasn't a penalty. Hernandez got a touch on the ball. It wasn't a penalty. But look, the fact that it's so interesting because, like, I've always felt that France were gonna score, and I felt like I did say in the chat too that whoever gets that next goal, it's either GG's or it's game on.
Yeah.
And the France ended up getting the goal because France had to put Morocco had to push up higher. It was inevitable. I think Morocco should be proud of themselves. They pretty much have surpassed all expectations. They gave France a good fight. Let's keep it a stack. Like they were there to tie that game. They were there to even flip that game on its head. They were the better team in the second half. But Konate and Griezmann were incredible that game. Absolutely incredible. So yeah, France deserve to win. They deserve to go through.
Mikey, talk to me, man.
And talk about how you jinxed Morocco and Croatia.
I didn't
Michael.
jinx anybody. Relax.
Not
I didn't
you.
jinx
I'm talking
anyone.
about Michael. He said that was
Can
going
you
to
hear
be
me?
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear me. I'm pissed. Morocco should have won that game, to be honest. They had their chances. France were not that good today either. They weren't. What Mbappe did absolutely nothing in that game other than get that shot off. He did nothing in the game, and neither did Dembele. Morocco played a perfect game. It's just their forward line is lacking. I was expecting better from Ziyech from today. I really was. I was a little bit disappointed from him, but I got to shout out Morocco, though, man. They've been excellent this tournament, especially Unahi and Amrabat. Again, absolutely controlled the midfield. But this is what happens when you play France. They're a clinical team. And when you play clinical teams, they punish you. And Morocco found out the hard way. That's what I was wondering. Like, okay, how would Morocco respond after going 1-0 down? Well, they responded very well.
Yeah.
And especially like an early blow like that. But, I mean, Sunday, it's the battle for the third star. That's what it should be called. Battle for the third star.
Oh, yes, bro. Third star, man. It's the third star. Abdul, talk to me, man.
Yeah, can you come back to me? Come back to me.
All right. Cool. What's it called? Kenny. This game. Thoughts on the game?
Yeah, it was a decent game. But
And also, maybe I'll ask you this question. That's mistake that Morocco made. They made one mistake. And that was probably the only defensive mistake they made. That slip that allowed Griezmann to go through.
Yeah, and that's tip as well. But obviously, like, if we're being real, like in the first half, like France could have been, like, they could have killed the game. Like Giroud should have scored like at least one, probably two. Like he had big chances. So obviously, Morocco stayed in the game. Second half, like they dominated. But like I said, it was dangerous. Like they didn't. At the end of the day, Lloris had to make like one good save, and there was like one block. But I don't know. Like for me, it wasn't. There wasn't enough. Like I don't. There was missing. It was missing something. I never felt like they was gonna score. I don't know why. Well, they played a good game, and like France, like the team, like I said, if France scored first, I knew they was gonna win. I already like they could.
Okay,
Morocco couldn't concentrate.
Let's just get into this right now. So, I've called him a side chick. Now, guys, let's be real right now. Pogba and Mbappe carried France to that 2018 World Cup.
No, they did not.
They did not. I don't know whether your parents taught you that when someone is talking, let someone actually finish, and you'll have your chance to talk.
I don't respect my elders.
Well, you should. You'll have your chance to talk. Let me talk and have your chance to talk. So when Pogba and Mbappe and Kante were the main people, France won a World Cup. Let me just finish the point.
You're so shameless.
When Griezmann was the main guy, France flopped in the Euro final. Now, Griezmann as your main guy, before I get there, Griezmann has been amazing. Griezmann has been France's best player. Griezmann has been one of the best players at the World Cup. I feel that if Argentina win the World Cup, Messi wins the player of the tournament. If France win the World Cup, Griezmann should win the player of the tournament.
He's not though.
Ricardo, I know. Like I would say, win or loss, Messi is going to win it.
No. That kick and run merchant's going to win it if France.
Oh, Ricardo,
exactly, man.
They would never. They'd never.
Yes,
They
No.
would.
But
They
here's the
would.
thing. My point here is this. Griezmann has been amazing. He has been quality, and it's what he's done offensively and defensively. And I'm shocked. And guys, let's be real right now. Let's be real. Griezmann wasn't doing this in 2018. Let's be fair. He wasn't doing this in 2018. So when people said, "Oh, Griezmann was king 2018," I was like, "Wait, what game are you watching?" This World Cup, boom. But here is the issue: can you win a trophy with Griezmann as your main player? Specifically, can you win a World Cup where you're not relying on Griezmann?
Well, we saw in 2020 Mbappe was the main player. What happened at the Euros? So I think Griezmann might be a better bet.
Wait, what do you mean by Mbappe? No, but no. That's Benzema's hacks. Benzema's hacks.
I believe
Benzema's hacks. It was Benzema's hacks.
Well.
No. But here's the thing, guys. Okay, this segment was actually about Griezmann praise, but my thing is, Griezmann. I mean, I am shocked by how well he's played. He has been the pockets he's finding, the passes he's finding. Because let's be real. England, who put that clutch pass to Giroud, was Griezmann. This game, here's the thing. Was it a slip by the defender or was it Griezmann's dummy?
Both,
Because
both.
you could say both. Well,
No,
could you?
Doesn't the dummy make the slip?
It was the dummy.
yeah.
Thank you,
It
Carlos.
was
The
more-
dummy
it was more
made
Griezmann, yeah.
the slip. Because my thing is that I think he defender was expecting Griezmann to take a touch. Griezmann didn't take the touch, allowed the ball to run through, and I think he then slipped. So I think the dummy is what made the slip. But my thing though is, so he was key there. So he's been money. Now, if I now have to rest my hopes of winning a World Cup on Griezmann, I don't know. But let's just talk on Griezmann before we talk about the World Cup final. Ricardo, talking to boy Greasy.
All right, I think it's time to give this man his proper flowers without any asterisks. All right, he's been the best player at this World Cup, or at least right beside Messi, one or the other. It doesn't matter. If they win the World Cup, Griezmann deserves to win. Deserves to win player of the tournament. Even if Mbappe drops like a 2-piece, he deserves to win it. Griezmann has been money for France ever since pretty much the Euros of 2016. One player of the tournament. I think he was top goal scorer as well. 2018 World Cup, he got finals.
But was he as good? Was he as good in previous tournaments?
It's not about him being as good. It's about him consistently being good for France, and he has been. He was good in the Euros as well.
How good?
Okay, all right. So why don't we talk about what your goal has done? I know. The
segment is titled Griezmann.
No, you're scared. I know why you're scared. Because I already cracked the code with the Pogba and the Conte thing. You don't want France to win because it diminishes what they have accomplished in 2018, and you also don't want them to win because
hold on. Wait. Have they won yet? Yeah, yes or no? No.
I'm just saying.
They haven't won yet. So
no, but I know where this is headed. This is why you want. You're picking the best of two evils. That's why you want like whether you get Messi ghosts himself or France diminishes the last World Cup. There are certain players. I think you're just more scared. Not only does it diminish what Pogba and Conte have accomplished, I think you're also scared that Giroud, Griezmann, and Rabiot are starting to get their flowers, being pretty much the only non-Africans on this team. I know it's scary hours. But Griezmann. Look, there isn't really much to say. And I said this yesterday when it comes to the French national team. Zidane will always be the best, the absolute best French
Ricardo.
I'm keeping this.
No. Like there are certain names you can't say with disrespect. So Ricardo, just think long and hard about what you're about to say because I have my whistle here.
No, but it's uncomfortable, HH. It's so uncomfortable. Zidane is the best player to ever don a French uniform. That's not even up for debate.
Then stop there.
For quality he is. But
good. Then stop there. Then stop.
But being the best and being the greatest are two separate things. Antoine Griezmann. All right, forget what he is.
And guys, remember he's saying this before Sunday. So if he drops,
let me finish.
Okay,
man.
fine.
God damn, you always cook like a white girl. Let somebody cultured cook for once. Griezmann, 2016 player of the tournament. Unfortunately, he lost. All right, whatever. Player of the tournament. I think top goal scorer. 2018 finals man of the match. Delivers France second star. 2020 or was it 2021 when they actually played? All right, the team collapsed. Okay, you can't blame certain players. You can't blame Benzema for that. You can't blame Griezmann. You can blame Mbappe. To be fair, and then this World Cup, Griezmann once again, the catalyst for France. When it comes to that French uniform, Griezmann might actually be the greatest French player to ever play. Every time you have asked for him to show up, he has shown up. He showed up in the finals of the last World Cup.
What happened in the Euro 2016 final?
You're so shameless.
No, it's a simple question.
You're shameless.
Okay, fine. Okay. So we're not answering questions now. Okay, cool. I didn't do not answer.
Okay, answer this question. Who scored the goal to put France ahead against Croatia? The 2 goals, basically.
I think it was Germany.
My question was who failed to show up in the Euro 2016 final when they needed him. 2018 was engineered by Pogba, Kante, and Mbappe.
My God.
And my thing
who won man of the match? Who won man of the match in the?
I don't give a damn who wins man of the match, bro, because that stuff is for Gazy. No, but look, see, guys, you see, Ricardo, this is why I hate you and so forth.
Wow.
Why? Okay, so here we are giving praise. but you have to put that extra stuff.
No,
to
but
now
you're doing the
turn-
same thing. You're doing the same thing. You're
No,
saying
no,
Griezmann's had a
see.
great tournament, but
Wait, no, but Ricardo, why can't you just say that he's been
Mbappe.
amazing at this World Cup?
Hey,
Why do you have to now say, he's the greatest?
Ricardo, you're not getting the point. Griezmann is white, and you know HH. He
No,
has
I
to
already
look-
know that. No, I already know that. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say
I wonder
it.
what complexion Zidane is, or what complexion Eden Hazard is,
No,
or Robert.
No, let's get tough. No, but we already know because this is the African All Stars. They're gonna win. They're gonna win again probably. And he doesn't like that. Okay, last thing. It's fine. I actually like when minorities win, especially the only like pretty much African-based country in Europe.
Ricardo.
You don't
get
like
your
that,
bombers.
that-
Ricardo, we're not on Argentina, France here. Just relax. So this is Griezmann. You know, let me actually go to someone else with some sense. Abdul, Griezmann, talk to me, man.
Giroud is clear of Henry, by the way.
Can I just talk on France quickly? Because you
Wait, hold on. I mean, before you go, let me just hit this real quick, man. Griezmann. Let's just talk of Griezmann. Just give
no.
Griezmann flowers.
But I was gonna speak on France earlier.
Okay, very quickly, then get it to Griezmann.
Mbappe ghosted.
It's back-to-back games now. It's getting worrying.
Quarters and semis.
Who made the shots that landed to Theo?
Oh my god!
Ricardo, can I just go so Abdul, who provided the shot that landed to Theo Hernandez? 1, 2, who took Amrabat to Neptune, drew
The
3
game was
defenders
finished.
that provided the space for Nwane.
The game was finished, but I just wanted to say quickly that goal in the 5th minute, it finished. It ruined it. It ruined the whole game plan. Like I always said this, like for Morocco to do anything, they have to score first.
Yes.
Or keep it at least 0-0. You feel me?
Oh no, because you know what's funny? Because I was watching ESPN FC, and Frank Leboeuf actually said that the only way that France win is they have to score early, first and early. And they did it.
And they did it, bro. And it's actually very sad for them, but they should be proud anyway, bro,
sure.
because they've done amazing. On the whole Griezmann thing, HH, do we need to have a Griezmann Neymar discussion about who's the 3rd best player in our generation?
Drop a break on that.
What was that? That's not ridiculous to say.
Hold up.
Is he wrong though? I mean, Neymar couldn't really do shit, you know.
I didn't hear no lies.
I mean, Griezmann is dropping a clinic against Morocco. Are considered the best defense. Wow, Neymar. I mean, you said he was shit against Morocco.
I mean, we still got Manuel Neuer, so.
He lost the Copa America.
Abdul, expand. Did you see how I didn't respond? Because I'm thinking, but Abdul, expand. Because what you're saying is very, very scary.
No. HH, we can all admit that Neymar as a player has more he has more to his
ability.
game than Griezmann. He has more ability. But HH, I can name you hundreds of players. Okay, maybe not hundreds, but there have been many players who've had great ability who haven't achieved anything, and therefore they get no flowers. Yet Neymar is being recognized as like the 3rd best player of the generation. When has he won a relevant trophy since 2015?
No. But Abdul, here's the thing. What are we saying right now? Is a parameter ability, or is ability mixed with achievement? If it's about ability, Neymar is amongst the
No, it's
three.
a combination.
If it's a combination,
Would you take Griezmann's career or Neymar's career?
I'm taking Griezmann's career. Because my thing is, Neymar's big achievement was the UCL, but because of Messi, you are just combined and stuff with him. That World Cup, Griezmann played a role. When Atleti won the Europa League, Griezmann played a very key role. So my thing is, and this is what is scary. Neymar's best World Cup was 2014, but how much was that really a thing? If you know what I'm saying. Even if France lose this World Cup final, what Griezmann has done at this World Cup is more than what Neymar has done at any World Cup. You see, 2014 Neymar was unlucky because of the injury. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Combined 2014, 2018, 2022, what Griezmann has done in this World Cup has surpassed what Neymar has done in any World Cup. That's just a fact.
Yeah, because what has Neymar actually achieved when you really deep it?
The treble, MSN treble, and that's it.
No, I know that, but he was 23. He's 30. He's turning 31, bro, and we still talking about the fucking treble. That's a decade old soon, bro. Like we need to move on, and I think, I'm gonna be honest. I hate Griezmann, bro, because this bum he ruined my club financially, bro.
No. Put personal hate aside. He's been balling. You can't deny that he's been balling.
He's been balling, but are we gonna talk about Mbappe or is that the next segment?
That's next segment. Mbappe versus
Okay. Go to someone else.
Mikey, Griezmann, man, he's been balling. Mikey,
Deschamps, man. As soon as he leaves Simeone and he goes with Daddy, aka Deschamps, it works out.
No, but Mike, here's the thing though, and let's clear it up. Was Griezmann this good in 2018 for the 2018 World Cup?
He was pretty good then. I don't think he was this good though.
Thank you, Ricardo, you bum-ass hater. Mike, continue.
Wait. It's not just offensively, but the work he does defensively as well, Griezmann. It's everything he does is just excellent at this World Cup. And I agree. I think I heard somebody say that if Messi doesn't win the Golden Ball, it should go to Griezmann. I think he's been the best player at this World Cup. Also, shout out to Ibu Konate, man. Absolute monstrous performance today by my boy Konate.
Mike, if Upamecano was in defense, Morocco score for sure. Because I think Konate made like 2 key defensive stops.
Yep, he stopped that one, I think, tapping from En-Nesyri. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, Konate is just a beast, man. Thank God he plays for Liverpool. But yeah, Griezmann, quality, man. Absolute quality during this World Cup. Been the best number 10 by far.
Who else wants to just pop in on Griezmann?
I want to say something about Griezmann.
Okay, Delta, and then Barry.
So Griezmann, do you rate him as a player or not?
That's a good point. Griezmann. Okay, Delta, I'll be real with you. From what I've seen before this World Cup, I was like, I don't care whether they win a correction area. I don't care. What I've seen from him at this World Cup, I'm shocked. I'm shocked by how good he's been. I'm shocked.
So you would take him at Chelsea?
Well, I'd take him plus a whole new team. Him plus many other players. Why? Right. What do you ask? What do you ask?
I was just wondering, what's your opinion on Griezmann now? Because I know back then you didn't really rate him that much. You always called him a sidekick. You always said this guy is never going to be a big game player. He doesn't show up when his team needs him. And now he's doing it most. I mean, I understand how people would say Mbappe deserves the Golden Ball if France wins, but I would give it to Griezmann instead because, I don't look at stats, HH. I look at the overall performance. Like when people talk about who won the Golden Ball, in 2014, I thought Messi was top 3, but I didn't think he deserved it. I thought Neuer was the best player in that tournament. Anyways, 2018.
That was really good, but
yeah. 2018, Modric won it. Let's be honest, Modric's stats weren't that great, but he, as a midfielder, obviously his stats aren't going to be impressive. But you could say I'd say Griezmann as well. Griezmann and Modric both deserve it because Griezmann, for me, him and Pogba were the best French players, not Mbappe.
But Griezmann wasn't as good.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't. What are you on about? He was great. Okay, Delta. Hold on. No. Hold on, Delta. Are you saying Griezmann was as good this World Cup in 2018? Stop it.
Let me look at that. Okay, he was great in the round 16 against Argentina. Against Uruguay, who made that set piece cross to Varane?
I'm talking about overall performance.
He was great. Okay, the only game he wasn't great in was against Belgium. But you look at the game against Uruguay, he set up a set piece to Varane, and it opens up. Against Argentina, he scored. He scored a penalty. Against Croatia, he also scored, and I think he also did a set piece, which got the penalty. I'm pretty sure that came from a corner. But moving on. Talking about 2022. Yes, I agree. Like I've always rated Griezmann as a player. Like I don't understand why people said he's not a good player. Like he's an intelligent player. Like you watch him, he always makes the right decision. HH. So I'm just trying to wonder, HH, what made you not rate him before until now? Because
I have no. It says the amount of influence he's having in this team. I just didn't see it. Do you know? I'll tell you what it is.
Right.
I think because you had Pogba there.
Uh-huh.
Pogba and Griezmann were both sharing the weight of playing in that final third. You take Pogba out because Tchouaméni and Rabiot don't offer what Pogba has. Griezmann's ability in that little in the hole in that number 10 is even greater without Pogba being there. So Griezmann is doing even much more of the creative workload that Tchouaméni, Rabiot, or Fofana can't do because of Pogba not being there. So whenever Pogba is there, Pogba and Griezmann, they both take turns in trying to say what's up in the creative thing. You now take Pogba out of it, it's now Griezmann by himself. And what he's not done by himself in that creative mode has been amazing because he's literally held the weight of that creative responsibility by himself without Pogba.
Are you surprised how Tchouaméni completely adapted to that role that Conte played? Because I felt like today's game also, he's been really good.
They're different players, but you see, I don't want to jump ahead, Delta. Let's wait until Sunday.
I mean,
because let's be real. Look, let's be real. Delta, let's be real.
They didn't play well in the final last year. Yeah,
let's be real. But Delta, let's be real.
Didn't he get subbed off?
He was ill.
Yeah, he did. He was ill.
He was ill.
Yeah,
they poisoned him. Okay, sorry,
Delta
Delta,
was saying that Tchouaméni will never do what Kante did. Look at what he's doing.
And he hasn't. Delta, continue.
Come on, you got to give Tchouaméni a props, man. You got to give him his flowers. I mean,
let's wait until Sunday, man.
That goal against England.
They're not winning it without Pogba, Kante, and I'm sticking to that.
Tchouaméni's black.
You can't have it both ways, HH. You can't be like they are not winning without them. And when they're not winning, you start praising Mbappe.
You know why?
Look. I don't want to jump ahead, guys. We already know what's happening on Sunday. And all I'm saying right now is that what we should be thinking about is mental health care for Cristiano Ronaldo fanboys. That's what we should be thinking about.
Okay, what happens if they go to penalty shootouts in Mbappe?
We're not. Hold on, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. We're kind of shut up. We're not there yet. Delta, continue.
Yeah, just one last thing. HH, who do you think is going to win the midfield battle? The French midfield or the Argentinian midfield?
Okay, Delta, I literally just said that we're not there yet. That we should be focusing on Griezmann.
Just one last thing. Just one last thing.
Delta, I'm not answering it because that's why we do chapters. See, we have to think about the audience. We have chapters so that guys can, okay, we're now talking about this for this chapter and this for this chapter. So we have to stay on course and on topic. Nishu, Griezmann.
Yeah, I think Griezmann's been doing a lot of work, especially defensively. I know like we don't like to give credit to like attacking minded players when they do defensive work, but Griezmann, he's been able to intercept the ball, start a lot of counterattacks, and his movement, he just moves into space really well as well.
He finds those pockets really well.
Yeah, he finds those pockets really well.
But Nishu, they can't rely on Griezmann you can't rely on Griezmann.
That's what I mean. The thing is, they can't. I think they can beat Argentina, but like
you should relax. We're not there. Relax.
It seems like it's destiny, man. It's about destiny sometimes. Man.
Yeah, no. Look, it is what it is. It's like there's no point. There's no point. But wait, hold up. Before I come to Paul, Nisha, would you take Griezmann at Chelsea?
I mean, here's the thing. It's like, do we have the philosophy for like quality attacking players to come in?
Okay, Nishi, you've already started to depress me now. It's right. Like, okay, Paul, continue. No, basically, that's what I'm going back to.
Ideally, yes.
Nishu, don't mention that club until 2 weeks' time, okay? Because I'm looking forward to my Christmas holiday, man. Paul, talk to me. Griezmann.
I mean, I don't know. Like, if the team is only Griezmann in this right now, I don't think I can say much. Like, obviously for me, unless like Messi drops a hat trick or something like that in the final, who he has been also playing a great tournament. Griezmann is the man of the tournament.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He's been amazing.
Like, it's crazy. Like,
but Paul, was Griezmann?
The fact that you tell me, the fact that you tell me right now that you agree with that, and you do still like, well, no, you had doubts with Tchouaméni, not with Griezmann, too.
Yes.
Which, by the way, it's funny because I remember where before the World Cup started, I said, like you were saying, no, but if Kante, we didn't know if Kante was going to be fit, and and you were thinking like, no, but if Kante gets fit, he will play. And I'm like, no, even if Kante got fit, Tchouaméni is going to be a starter because he's just right now better because Kante doesn't have any rhythm, and everyone knew that. But yeah, also the Rabiot thing. You see that this team without the decision making of Rabiot suffers, especially if you have Fofana instead of him.
Wait, hold on. We're now racing Rabiot. Is that okay, sorry.
Put some respect on Rabiot, man. He's actually
no, Mike. No, Mike. I won't. No, I won't. No, I'm not.
Listen, I don't say the truth.
I don't say there is nothing. You will say nothing to me that will praise Rabiot over Pogba or Kante. I will not change my tune. I'm not changing my tune. I'm sorry. I'm not changing my tune. I'm not changing my tune. No, guys. You know, this was blah blah nah. I don't care.
You don't need to say anything. I don't need to say anything. The truth is in the pitch. And if Rabiot plays good, and if Giroud,
Paul, okay, let's see. Paul, let's see what happens on Sunday then. Paul, come here on Sunday. Come here on
Sunday. Forget what happens on Sunday. What they've done throughout this entire tournament,
come here. By the way, PSG Delta. I think Argentina wins the midfield battle. That's all.
Okay, we'll get it. Delta, don't respond. Wanna talk over him. Wanna go for it. Wanna. We can't hear you. You are muted.
I can't take anybody's opinion seriously. I don't know if everybody's trying to jinx us.
Okay, let me just mute this Ricardo guy. Just talk so much, man. Wanna go for it.
You hear me now? Yeah, what's up, man? Yo, so we're talking about Griezmann. I'll be honest with you, man. I'm being a little bit underwhelmed by the individual performances in this World Cup, putting Messi aside. I feel like it's the World Cup of pragmatic football. If you play pragmatic football, and you play, a nice compact system, you don't give out too many chances, and you got, killers up front, you will win it. So I've been kind of underwhelmed. The fact that Griezmann is getting shouts for player of the tournament when he was, let's be real, today all he did was just clear out the ball from his own box. Like that, those are the best moments that we got from Griezmann.
Wait, what?
So many incisive passes.
All those
today,
passes he's been making, the decision making. Yes, his decision making with the ball.
He's on half, bro.
So an attacking player is so fucking sacrificed for the team that he plays between the center backs, and he's the best defender.
Oh no, Wana, we're talking about his entire performance.
He's a playmaking center back at this point.
I'll say a playmaking center back.
Yeah.
Force. I think he's been good. He was good against England. Again, like it wasn't an amazing performance. Like, look at this number 10, like Messi Ozil in his prime or anything like that. He's been putting in a shift for the team. That's why I'm saying I'm a little bit underwhelmed. If Griezmann is France's number 9 and he's their best player,
they're saying you have zero ball knowledge. People just in the streets say you have. No, I'm just saying. They said I should drop the brick. But there you go.
But what I'm saying is that. All I'm saying is that if man are telling me this guy is their number 10, can somebody tell me like how many assists he's got in the World Cup? How many
Who's
key
saying
passes?
He's a number 10?
So what position is he playing?
He's not based on what Didier Deschamps is doing, he doesn't have a specific actual position. So he may be an attacker, he may be a winger, he'll drop deep in midfield, it's all around. And here's the thing, Wanda, this is the issue. We can't just result football analysis down on just arbitrary stats of assists. It's about watch the game with your eyes, look at the game through the eyes, and so forth, and then that's how you should judge the game. And when you look at the game and what he's doing in the game, without any numbers, you're like, man, this guy is very, very key. Specifically, the absence of Pogba, he's been money.
No, he is. If France win this World Cup, I think he will be, unless if Mbappe scores in the final.
No. Here's the thing. I'm the Mbappe guy. Even if Mbappe drops a three-piece, Griezmann has been the best player for France overall. Yeah. Like that's just been real. Let me take some Dubinsky's. Shout out to 14 UCLs. France looks beatable. Argentina is on revenge too. Here's the thing, and I said this beforehand, that I thought Argentina would meet France in the second round and they would beat them. Because this France team is weaker than 4 years ago, and the Argentina team is stronger. It is what it is. Daniel Gonzalez, does Dembele score that second goal? No.
He was terrible against HH.
He's actually really dumb.
Can we talk how much this Dembele affected today France? Like, not only he played bad, But the fact that he played bad, he didn't defend well, made that the entire midfield lost their shit.
No. But why?
I'll tell you why.
What do you do though?
Like played and the wingers defended, everything went great for France.
Paul, I'll tell you why.
It's because his wife is Moroccan, man. That's why.
I was just about to say that. Yeah.
He was conflicted.
Hold up.
Exactly.
Guys, stop it. No, you're lying. Please tell me you're lying. That his wife
No, it's
is
true.
Moroccan.
No, it's true.
It's true.
It's true. He was conflicted. That's why.
Why was he? Why did he not allowed to play, man? Damn. All right. 14 new sales. Airport this way, Morocco. Because they were saying the same thing to Portugal and so forth about airport this way, airport this
Can
way.
we talk about how a whole fan base got rattled by like an 8-year-old girl? That's crazy.
That's messed up, bro. As in, she's 8 years old and you're sending abusive messages to an 8. No, guys, we are going to talk about that fan base because, guys, I'm going to show you a scary, a frightening.
I know what you're talking about.
No, guys. This is going to the point of like, okay, I'm actually genuinely scared for this because no, guys are invoking the Bible. guys are invoking Bible. Guys are talking about the meaning of life. I'm talking the meaning of life and invoking the Bible.
This is an all-time low for that.
No. Ricardo, guys are going to a shrine and praying to an Mbappe shrine and Griezmann shrine right now because Sunday could be. No, guys, Ricardo, don't laugh. No, Ricardo, do not laugh. Sunday we could see a high rate of. I'm not going to say. That's what I'm going to say.
I'm going to call this. I'm going to call the suicide hotline.
Wait, Ricardo. Do you understand when ... means you don't say anything afterwards? You just allow people to say stuff.
I just want to see if I can get a connection.
Okay, no, Abris, shut up. Abris Fair. You really jinxed Morocco for Okay, let me say this again. I used up all my jinx to get Cristiano knocked out in the Morocco-Portugal game. My jinx is over. It is what it is. I didn't jinx anybody. Just 3. Half up, you're really sick. What? You jinxed the African nation to make a semi-final. These are all lies, man. We all know a prediction. No. Let me be real here. Okay, je suis africain. Okay, I feel Moroccan. I did not jinx Morocco.
You're not sleeping.
No. Let me be real. I used up all of my jinx beforehand, so I don't jinx anybody. Timothy, Messi will 360 under the legs and dunk on Mbappe. Here's the thing: Messi needs to get revenge. It's so annoying. It's so annoying because do you know what it is? I bet. Do you know what someone's going to do? I know what someone's going to do because on Twitter there's a thing called search by author. Because there's a tweet I put out about Messi and Mbappe in 2018. Someone is going to find that tweet and they're going to use that tweet on Sunday. So what I need to do is to delete that tweet before Sunday. And so, because guys, I can see it right now.
You know what they say on the tweet?
He drops a disaster class. He drops a master class, and it's like, oh, where is your great Mbappe now? I can see it right now.
You know what they're saying though? You know what they're saying? The Ronaldo fanboys are claiming Mbappe as like Ronaldo's prodigy.
Yes,
they said that Ronaldo
yes. Sunday could be one of the most monumental days in football history.
No.
Because on Sunday you could see something very, very scary happen. Because right now, people are praying for Mbappe. Because some of the stuff I saw on social media genuinely scared me. It's genuinely scared me.
Actually, you saw what he did today though. With that second goal though, Kylian did his thing. Bro, he did his thing.
Yes, but it's Griezmann's team. We know why they're going to lose because you rely on Griezmann, you lose. Believe the one. Chelsea, believe the one. HH, you jinxed City when they played against Chelsea in the UCL final. We know what you're doing. You come here and say you ran out of juju, but we all know you're cooking up a final juju in the back against Argentina. I will say this again. I have run out of juju, and I've come to accept that Messi will be crowned as the possible GOAT on Sunday. It is what it is. Now, did Messi play as good as Maradona? Did Messi score 2 goals in a semi-final? We don't know. Maybe he drops a hat-trick, but I've already accepted Argentina as the World Cup winners, and Ricardo, you should be happy. The World Cup returns back to South America on Sunday. It returns back to South America.
I said it from the start of the tournament that France were gonna win, and I didn't think Argentina.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I said it so many times.
You said the World Cup is coming back to South America. You said it's coming back to South America, and so they said that South America will rise.
It was either Brazil or France, bro.
Ricardo,
I didn't think.
Ricardo, you can celebrate on Sunday. Ricardo, you can celebrate. It's coming back to South America.
Argentina were making.
It's coming back to South America. Europe have had their domination. It is what it is.
Sanjeev.
Yeah, go for it, Paul.
Man, okay. This is a question for everyone, okay? If Mbappe drops like a massive masterclass in the final and destroys Argentina, picture this, okay? It could happen that suddenly these French players go, okay, this is this chance to make history. Would Mbappe be the biggest villain in football history?
Yes.
Above Ronaldo, above Mourinho? I think.
Yes. Paul, Paul, I'm telling you right. No, that is why it is. I am praying that Mbappe and Messi are both fit because this is an amazing story. Because, Paul, we have Disney, Hollywood, and something that could be like a fairy tale, and we have possibly a villain, which is why I don't want to give it away, but Paul, if I was writing the script, there is a way that I want this to end. I don't want to give anything away, but there is a perfect way that this game could end that could make this one of the most amazing stories ever. But shh.
Maybe you can say on the members hangout.
Sanjeev, yeah. Well, no, but on Monday. Sanjeev, Deschamps is the GOAT and not Mbappe, huh? So Deschamps is the GOAT, not Mbappe or Messi. What? For information, I'm a Marseille supporter. He gave us the first French UCL. Oh, so he played for Marseille. We are smoking Argentina on Sunday.
Can Deschamps be part of all 3 world titles?
Is that one?
Yeah, because that would be crazy.
Ricardo, is that
he
one?
captain 98? Yeah.
You see what Ricardo said? That's what I say. Let's be real. Ricardo, if for it to make sense, France doesn't make any sense.
Why not?
Because, hold up. So Deschamps wins 2 World Cups as a manager, 1 as a player.
As a captain. As
a captain. Nah.
Yeah, he was captain in 98.
He will be to France what Beckenbauer is to Germany.
Yeah, no. For me, look, let's be real. If France lose, bro, basically, as Deschamps, you won a World Cup as a player and as a captain. You won the Euros as a player and as a captain. You won a World Cup as a coach, and he took them to a World Cup final.
He's got to be low-key the greatest Frenchman of all time.
Oh, he has to be in there. Well, greater than Zidane. We can hold up.
No, I said greatest Frenchman, not player. Greatest French, like, in terms of French football.
Yes. French, for France, yes. Ramesh, how do you rate Tchouaméni's performance today? That was good. It was good. No, Tchouaméni was good. He had no Pogba, though. He's no Pogba or Kante, but he was good.
Can I say one thing about it?
He was good.
Quality.
He was good. Barrett, talk to me.
Yeah, Pogba, if you look at his previous performance at the Euros, he was flawless. But Kante wasn't that good at the Euros, bro. And I was saying that, like, maybe you need to... No, because I was saying maybe you need to look for a Kante replacement. Because if you look at his performance at the previous Euros,
you can't replace Kante. He's irreplaceable.
Oh, come on, bro. Look at Tchouaméni. Except from that second half against England, he's been flawless.
Why aren't you twerking for Tchouaméni? I don't get it. Like, he has everything you would want to be biased for.
Ramesh. Release Griezmann from Atletico. Okay, so I'll come in and agree that Simeone is a criminal. João Felix, Griezmann.
No.
Carrasco doesn't count because Carrasco is a lost cause.
Who he is, thanks to Simeone.
Yeah, to Simeone. Yeah, all that defensive work.
Paul, stop it.
No, it's true.
He destroyed many players, but Griezmann is who he is today. This good defending, this good attacking, thanks to what Simeone did to him.
I don't know about attacking wise, but defensively, yes, 100%.
I say that's a foul. What?
Did you hear about Ambrat?
What?
He says that he wants to play for Simeone.
Huh?
He said he would like to play for Atletico because Simeone is the type of manager he would play for.
Yeah, he said like his style.
If it be real, he would actually walk up for the Simeone thing. This was a France versus Belgium deja vu. No, France were more attacking in the second half. France just fully defended in the second half and so forth. And also, Morocco didn't have a bozo called De Bruyne in that game as well. So that's a big difference. Ramesh again, is Benzema? What?
Yeah, there was rumors about it, but I don't think he's playing.
No, that would be stupid. So he's already played the World Cup and he puts in the final. That would be stupid. No, he's not
Just
doing his squad.
it doesn't mean starting.
That would be disrespectful to the players.
Just 3. Senegal, USA, Denmark, Serbia, Uruguay. Those were the most people's picks for underdog. Who says from Morocco? Unbelievable. Commiserations with a story. Morocco.
I fucking said it.
Paul, did he? You never said Morocco. Oh, hold up.
What the
Morocco.
No, he said it.
Wait, Paul. Did you
I
say that
remember.
Morocco would beat Spain?
No, I never say this guy's gonna beat this guy because you can't do the analysis.
He said they were the underdogs.
But I
He
always
they
said
were
that
the
Morocco
dark
had a very dangerous team, that they could perfectly go past the groups, and everyone was saying they were eliminated. I said Morocco-Spain was going to be a very hard game. Everyone was saying Spain would go. And again.
But and also, wait. Oh, so Ricardo, that thing of you saying Qatar would make the semis looks real stupid now. Doesn't it, Ricardo? It doesn't look. What's that? Wait, Money Mace is okay. What the heck? Okay, Money Mace is clear.
No, don't even check.
Okay, no. All right, let me know. No. Okay, no.
If you know, you know.
Star 7L. Argentina is more white than France. Okay, let's not get racial here, but shout out to you guys actually. Thank you, man. Nathaniel, did you hear? What is this crap? This makes it a lot tougher for Argentina to defend both him and. Okay.
Benzema's gonna tear his hand.
No. But here's the thing, guys.
Can you imagine Benzema coming up in that fish?
No, if Benzema should not be involved at all in this game at all. It ruins the entire rhythm of the whole team. No.
So you're admitting that Giroud is better.
I'm saying that Giroud is still a tree trunk, but he works better for France's team.
That's literally like
no. Hold on. It's about what makes a team good. He'll always be a tree trunk. I'm never rating Giroud as a player. Never. That's never happened.
How can you not rate Giroud as
a player? Yeah, getting that guy together one year.
Ricardo, I don't think you understand. You don't think you know me very well. I am the most stubborn person in history. I will never ever rate Giroud as a player. Now, you score the goals, cool. You're still a tree trunk. And you'll always be a tree trunk. It is what it is. But that being said, tree trunks can be useful. We need tree trunks to make paper. Like, how do we get paper? Through trees. So
you know that there are some tree trunks that are greater than your goods, right?
Sure. The truth sets the hope on fire. You guys don't know ball. Oh, Argentina had 61% possession in 2018. Belgium had 64% and both lost. It's France's style. Stop crying. Pep mentions Deschamps equals good. Hold on, wait. Who's been saying that France have been trash? We see that they've been effective. And that's what France do. Like, France are good merchants. Now, that's good stops on Sunday, but France are good merchants, 100%. So we already admitted that. Fortunately, sales. Argentina is more European than France. Yeah, probably true. Yeah, you're right. Mr. Jobman, friend reminded that Chouameni has played the Pogba and Kante effectively. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. Relax. Remember that Pogba was a Kante in the French group. You see, this is what I hate.
It wasn't Pogba, it was Mbappe that was beefing up Giroud.
Yeah, it was no.
Yeah, Rabiot as well.
That's what Pogba is the leader of this French team. Lloris just wears the armband. Pogba is the leader of this team, and you can't win a World Cup without a leader. So for me, this is dud. The fact that France have reached the final without Pogba is dud.
Really?
It's dud. It's dud because I'm shocked.
This guy's making a spot. He's making
he's making me sick.
No. Pogba he's the leader. How do you reach a final without your leader? It's crazy. It's dud.
When last time Pogba were a captain armband?
I don't care.
No. After all the injuries, people were down on it. It was very few people that backed France. Like, let's be real.
Hold up. Shout out to your boy, Dajo RF. HH, I'm not giving Mounts credits. I'm not giving Mounts credits for running and claiming a pen. HH, today, whose shots deflection led to the goal? HH, don't let the project get carried by Greasy, aka the side chick here yet again. If not for Mbappe, France don't score those 2 goals. It is what it is. You may not like it, you may hate it. And also, Mbappe was also involved in that first goal that Chouameni scored. It is what it is. I'm sorry. Mbappe was involved in those goals. But relax, we all know what's going to happen on Sunday.
Chouameni goal, I mean, hey, I agree with you, but Chouameni goal, come on. Like,
no, it was amazing. No, it was amazing.
I agree, but...
So, Zoltan TV. HH, my GOAT Messi needs to be careful and stop Mbappe. A 23-year-old with 2 World Cups not happening, winning a CL with LG will surpass Messi's career. Clowns thought Morocco would win.
This is a CR7, but
Morocco could have won.
CR7 fan, by the way.
Morocco could have won. HH, you're getting desperate. Mbappe didn't intend to provide an assist for either of the French goals. I know he didn't, but his involvement helped to create those goals. And that is what I'm saying is that what he did helped to contribute to those goals. Doesn't mean that he had a assist.
Varane passing from the back helped contribute to two of the goals.
Yeah, that's like saying Thuram's go side pass to Mbappe was just
My God, a guy that is literally dribbling past 5 guys in the final
He's
third.
not past
Stop
5
hating.
guys.
Sanjeev. HH respects you, but we don't need Kante or Pogba. Hashtag, I'm not saying that. That sounds a bit... Kante and Pogba are needed. And you will see why on Sunday. 14 CSLs, 22-year-old Chouameni over Pogba. No, he's not. He's good. He ain't Pogba and Kante, but Chouameni has been amazing. He's been very good for 22-year-old. He's been amazing. Junior Aziz. HH is the black Skip Bayless. No, I'm not. Reverse jinx, bias agenda, subplots, and narratives. Relax. I'm not. So let's not talk about this. Let's talk.
Before you
Delta, please. Delta, let's just chill.
Because I have some breaking news.
What's your breaking news?
So Theo Hernandez, the French left back for France, he said he was asked a question about Messi, and he said he doesn't scare us. Now, players in the past and coaches in the past have said this, and Netherlands they lost, Croatia they lost. So I don't.
Look, it's just doing that to sound big.
What did Bayern said before the game?
That's Barcelona, man. I mean,
Okay. Let's go to this next. Let's just talk about
Messi did in that game. Okay.
Now, guys, this is what I don't like. But we have to sell papers and clicks and so forth. This is going to be viewed as Messi versus Mbappe, but I think this should really be Messi versus Griezmann. That is what it should really be viewed by. Because I think that, let's be real, Griezmann has been France's best and most influential player. It is what it is. But here's the thing, guys. This is the story we have here. Now, Mbappe dunked on Messi a few years ago in 2018. And so forth. And whatever happens on Sunday, I will post that on Twitter just to remind people what a 19-year-old did and so forth. But here's the thing. I think this is unfair. The whole world is going to be supporting Messi on Sunday. And the only people supporting Mbappe will be France and Cristiano Ronaldo fanboys. That is the only people that will be supporting him and so
don't
forth.
forget.
And my thing here is, guys, this is too much pressure for a 23-year-old.
Oh, God.
Messi is 35 years old, and he's expected to win. How could you expect a 23-year-old test tube baby to defeat a 35-year-old GOAT veteran? That's unfair. So for me, this is joy for Mbappe. For Mbappe, it's a lose.
Better team.
Let me land.
Shameless, man.
Let me land. No. Let me land. For me, this is a lose-lose for Mbappe. If he loses this, Mbappe, you're trash. Pace matches. Messi is greater. If he wins, he's viewed as a villain. You destroyed this whole Cinderella Disney story. So let me come to our Missman here, Mr. UVO the Menace. I'm not going to call him the Menace, bro. So Messi versus Mbappe, man. What do you say, man? I mean, is it really Messi versus Mbappe, or should we actually give more love to Griezmann and Julian Alvarez?
Right. So can you hear me well?
Yes.
Got it. Sweet. I've been meaning to come on for the past 2 weeks, but every day I just go to work and come back and I'm too drained, so I missed the live hangouts.
We're glad to have you here. We're glad to have you here, bro.
Yeah, thank you. So this game coming up, I've been watching football for like 20 years now. I might not look it, but I'm kind of old. But this is the most anticipated game of my lifetime. The stakes are so high.
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
No, wait. Do you think this is bigger than? Do you think this would be bigger than if it was Argentina Portugal?
No, Argentina-Portugal, Argentina-Portugal would have been bigger, but Portugal were not a realistic option to reach the World Cup final. They were never an option to reach the final. I never bought into them being in the final with Fernando Santos and, their front line. I just never bought into it. But this game, the stakes are so high because I'm a Madrid fan, right? I have a Mbappe agenda that's like spewing right now. And if Argentina win and Messi wins, I'm in the mud. Like it's over for me.
Why?
And because Messi played well in the knockouts every single game, including the Australia game. Me and my brother were having a dispute about the Australia game because he said, "Oh, Messi didn't play well against Australia." I thought he played well against Australia, he played well against Croatia, and he played really well against the Netherlands. That's bad for me because I always held the fact that he scored 0 goals in the knockouts. HH, I know you're with me. 0 goals in the knockouts. 4 World Cup editions. 0 goals. Germany flopped. Germany flopped twice. Mbappe dunked on him. You know it.
Yes, sir.
But
as a 19-year-old, as a 19-year-old.
Don't forget that. And he was responsible for 2 goals. This game, I'm so terrified. But I'm so thankful that Konate's starting.
Wait, minutes. What are you? Okay, you're terrified of what exactly? You do know that. You do know whether that's what's happening on Sunday. We all know what's happening. I'm just doing this for. I'm doing this. I'm doing this for pure content's sake. We know what's happening on Sunday and so forth. So I don't know what's anything to discuss. So
it's not going to work. Listen. Here's what's going to happen, right? I sent you a DM of the Benzema, the post he put on Instagram. Why would he just post that? He's just trolling? He posted something that's kind of suggestive. If we get this man back, send him on a flight to Qatar, push him in the last 20 minutes, let him score a goal. I'm so confident.
That would be sad.
Hold on. I have a question for you. So a lot of people on the chat are calling him beardless Yasser, and they're saying you're his brother. Is that true? Like, are you a brother?
Hey, man. So he did from India. This is my favorite movie, man. So let me ask you, what movie is this from? Did you guys know? Man, you guys suck, man.
I'm not really a big movie guy, Chase.
Wow. It's from Heat, and that's De Niro from Heat. No. Benzema coming back, that would be cheesy. That would be crazy cheesy, man.
That's De Niro. That was young, man. I don't know how that speaks of you.
But France is so depleted, HH.
Young De Niro, man.
Oh, yes, I'm showing my age a bit. I know.
Well, we know you're ancient, man.
Oh, so yeah, because I don't. Okay, Ricardo.
Yeah.
We know what's happening on Sunday.
Stop, man. Just stop.
Ricardo, we know what's happening on Sunday.
Look, whoever wins.
What?
Whoever wins. I don't know why.
Wait, hold on. Whoever wins. What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying, if France win, they deserve to win. If Argentina win, then Argentina deserves to win. It could be another 50-50 game. I don't think this whole...
Okay, let me throw this to you. Do you have Ronaldo fanboys in your thoughts?
Not really, because they're not a part of this conversation.
Yes, Ricardo, yes, they are.
Okay.
Because because we have to think of the well-being of our fellow football fans and so forth.
Fair. Okay, but my thing is, what I find the cringiest is that they think that Mbappe winning this next World Cup and stopping Messi, blah blah, is like adding towards Ronaldo's legacy. Like, that is so shameless. Like,
but Ricardo, if Mbappe is part of Ronaldo's legacy,
he's not. He's his own.
That's
legacy.
What people are saying. They say
no. That's what they're trying to do. That's what
they're saying. They're saying okay. They say Mbappe is doing this for Ronaldo. They say not only is he doing this for the country. They say
wait, Ricardo.
It kind of is though, because if Mbappe wins the World Cup, then Ronaldo's legacy is saved because Messi's legacy.
No, it's not. We've seen. I'm sorry. After what we've seen in this World Cup,
who's the UCL GOAT?
Oh, and he has nothing to stand on in the World Cup, bro. This is the World Cup.
He can say
Messi's the World Cup. No. This is the World Cup.
Wait, hold on. One at a time.
Please,
Paul.
Just very few things. This is a World Cup, but Messi last season, if the World Cup was 1 year, which is not, and Messi is in great shape, but if the World Cup was the last season, who would have been better? Messi. Well, know that Ronaldo was slightly better than last season.
You're operating. Hold on. You're operating up hypothetics. We're not doing.
No, of course. Because I'm saying, because my point,
Messi is arguably the player that turned out while Ronaldo dropped the stinker.
Yes,
this is not hypothetical.
Ricardo, was Ronaldo the worst player of the tournament? Do you think?
I can answer that question because I think
most probably.
Upamecano is worse.
No, I am not going to comment on what Ronaldo's performance. That was last week. That was last week's topic.
But I have a question.
Hold on. Let's stay on topic. So Ricardo, Sunday.
Yeah, bro. It's like I said, we either see the first time in 60 years that a team wins back to back. Bro, none of us here, but maybe HH have seen a team defend their world championship. None of us. So in a sense, it is great history. Or we see Messi in Argentina finally get it done. Messi.
No, but also, but Ricardo, let me go back to something you've said. You said this like some time ago. So remember when you said that 2014, how many people really get that second chance? And you said that when Messi missed that, you doubt that he'll get another chance at this.
Exactly. Again. This is why I said I come to terms that Messi will never win a World Cup. I've gone to every stage of this tournament not thinking that Argentina would actually make this far. Let's be honest. Because when this tournament started, I thought Argentina were one of the favorites. But the way I've seen them play when they played against Saudi Arabia, forget the fact that they lost, the way they played against Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland in that group stage, I'm like, this Argentina team is nowhere near who they were on that game, that non-losing streak they had. I thought, no, these guys are going to get knocked out. They got lucky they faced Australia, but I thought against Netherlands, they could have lost. Against Croatia, they could have lost. I genuinely did not think, I did not go into that Netherlands game, I did not go into that Croatia game thinking, oh yeah, Argentina definitely got this in the bag. No, I genuinely believe that it was a 50-50 game and there was a good chance they could have lost. I thought too, in the semifinals, they were going to go against Brazil, and I thought Brazil were going to be the team to beat Argentina, because I genuinely think if you put this Argentina team and play against Brazil today, I still think Brazil would beat them. That's just how I view it. I didn't think Argentina would make it this far. I'm sorry, nobody in this panel genuinely believed what they saw from Argentina in this World Cup, that they would be in this position right now. So the fact that they're even
beat Brazil, it was so obvious.
Well, I mean, for you, because I mean, some people who are Ronaldo fans, they can't wrap their heads around that, the fact that he's even in here right now. France being here, I've said it since the start that these guys could go back to back. I don't know if they'll win it, but they could go, and it's ridiculous how good this French team is, bro. They lost Benzema, Nkunku, Pogba, Kante, Lucas Hernandez, and they're still here.
No, but you know what I said? But you know what I said was like, no. My thing that in 4 years' time, a lot of their best players will actually be at their quote unquote peak. So in America, Canada, Mexico, 2026, all these guys will actually be 26, 27, 28. So, and that's what makes it so scary. So they've reached this final with a lot of their key players being 22, 23, 24, and a few on the 30 side. It's a scary squad. So, but my thing is this. It feels as if for Argentina, like, it's a rare second chance opportunity.
Yeah.
For France, a lot of you guys, we've already won this already before. Now, them already winning it will mean that you will not have experience. Yeah. And experience is that real damn thing. But for Argentina, it's like, we can't ruin this opportunity. Specifically, because you know what's the key thing? Forget Messi. All the other guys are like, this is Messi's last World Cup. So we have to. So this is our best chance to win our first World Cup since 1986. And that's kind of the severity of the moment. The thing of the order of the moment of like, man, we have to win this. For France, it's like, yeah, we want to win because it's the final, but this is the last chance to have this rare.
For sure. And I agree with you. And then I believe in 2026, bro. Like, whether or not they win this World Cup, France, bro, I would not be surprised. Assuming, key players don't get injured, they can go to another final, because we are only talking about, okay, yeah, maybe Griezmann, Giroud, they'll be on their way out, whatever. The talents they have now, like Mbappe, will be like 27, 28, which will be incredible. He'll still be in his prime.
They won't have a striker in 2026.
They won't have, but this is the thing. We are assuming that we have to also take into account that in 4 years' time, there's probably going to be another French talent that's going to come out and add to that team. So you can't just think like the young guys here are going to be the only guys. There's got to be French talent coming out. Right. So look, I would favor, if I'm a betting man, I would favor France, just because they've been here before, they have experience, they have won it before. Do I think this team is as good as the one last year? No, I don't think so. I personally don't think so, but I don't think it's that much of a difference. Do I think the Argentina team is better than the one in 2018? Yeah, I definitely think it's more well balanced. But come on, man. Like, if I guess for the narrative for Mbappe winning the second one, it'd be incredible. Like, we're seeing the modern I wouldn't say Pele, because Pele was different.
Yeah.
No,
Players are different.
But Mbappe is still in his own right. Like this is a monumental moment for Mbappe because if he wins this, he's most likely going to win Golden Boot because I think he'll score in that final. He'll probably win Golden Ball. Let's be honest. He's a star boy of the France national team. Griezmann is not going to get the player of the tournament if Mbappe scores.
Yeah, just like how Hazard was robbed in 2018.
Sure, and then he'll likely get the Ballon d'Or, whether or not they win the Champions League. Like everything's lined up.
Ricardo, stop.
Can I add a real snippet? Just a real
bro, I don't do that reverse jinx. I'm telling you right now.
Okay, hold on. Let me come to yes and then come to you, Delta. Yes, Sunday, man. Messi versus Mbappe. The hero versus the villain, man. Does Mbappe ruin the Messi fairy tale ending?
It's tough to say. It's interesting because if Mbappe do win, this would definitely be the end of the Messi Ronaldo era. That's it. It's finished. It's done. There's nothing else you can say. Like this has officially become the Mbappe era. It just that's the truth about it. Mbappe will be considered the best player in the world, and he'll be considered the face of football. That's it. Right now, it was supposed to be Mbappe, but what Messi is doing right now.
Well, I know it's supposed to be Neymar, if much speaking, but
yeah, but
Croatia had other ideas.
What Messi is still doing right now is pretty evident that Messi is still the face of football. But this is Mbappe's turn to literally take that mantle from him. Like this is literally the passing of the baton. And can Mbappe do it? Can France do it? Man, it's gonna be this is crazy because what have you said about France? Like France has a history of this. When people don't expect them to win the World Cup, they end up winning it. But they always come into the World Cup with drama. Oh my God, France is no Conte, no Pogba. Oh my God, Benzema just got injured. Oh my God. Oh, whoa, they can't do it. They cannot do it. They have Rabiot. They have Mama's boy. They have Olivier Giroud. He's so old. Blah blah blah. Here we are, guys. We're in a World Cup final. This is what they do, and it's I don't know, HH. Like logically, you will pick France.
Why?
Logically, because France, they have won it. They have experience in winning it. They have the actual in terms of like I understand N'Golo Kante and Pogba are not there, etc. But they still have Griezmann, Giroud, and Mbappe that have won the World Cup. They have won a final, and then not only that, Mbappe and Griezmann showed up in the final.
But why isn't the logic?
Because
Messi's Messi.
If
And the best player on that pitch will
be
Messi, and Messi is that player that can produce magic.
But that's
and France don't have a player like Messi.
But that's the thing, HH, and that's what I'm coming to. The reason why I say it's logical to pick France because France have I don't think there's not one. They have multiple players where you can say, okay, one or two players that could show up. If Argentina are going to win, it's going to be Messi. Messi has to literally show up in the final, and that's
what he's been doing so far. So,
and the thing is, it's like, so logically, you're like, Messi alone cannot beat this France team. It's impossible. He cannot do it. That's logically, that's the conclusion you're coming to. It's going to be Messi versus France, and then
no, Alvarez. There's a guy called Julian Alvarez.
Shout out to Julian Alvarez. Shout out to Julian Alvarez, but this is a different level. HH. It's different playing a trash Dutch team.
No. Yes, you said, but this French defense have not kept a clean sheet until this game. And let's be real, those chances that Morocco have fall to Alvarez or Messi. They score.
Actually, you can say that. But let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Argentina has not been forced in the knockout round. They have not been forced to defend. The one time they have
but yes, it works both ways. Yeah, you said they may not have faced the kind of threat that France have, but those chances that fell to those Morocco guys and so forth, if they fall to an Alvarez or Messi, and Alvarez was on how many goals? What, three knockouts goals already now? Yeah. 4. Yes, it works both ways.
Well, I understand it, but for me, and I feel like this has been a blessing in disguise that Upamecano got sick. Yeah. Ibrahim Konate was some beast today. The guy was a rock, man.
Oh, no, he's amazing. He's always been the super defender.
Bro, he was. And for me, it's like, and also you also have the threat of
So basically, you're leaning towards France on Sunday.
I said it. I don't know. I said this is Messi's World Cup. Yada yada. I had the whole speech yesterday. I did all that.
Okay, so all that was obviously fake. You were actually
no. I wasn't. I want him to win. I say logically. That's why I say logically. I pick France, but I'm not. You know what? I tend to be very illogical on the streams.
Okay. One, why did you change into an Mbappe jersey? Are you invoking Cristiano and so forth? What is this? Talk to me. You're muted. We can't hear what you're saying. You're muted. We can't hear what you're saying.
Nah. He's the second coming, man. Soon and very soon, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess that this is the new God coming up. On Sunday, let's not bear around the bush. This is going to be Messi's biggest ever game in his career. I know he's played 1,000 games, and if you were to ask him in 2014, what's the one game that you'd want, he would say, I want a Libre of the World Cup final. So this is high time, like you say, high stakes game for Lionel Messi. I also feel like this might also be an opportunity where you get the passing of the torch, as in the world now gets to realize that there's a new guy in town.
Antoine Griezmann, yeah.
Nah, it's a Kylian Mbappe. Even if he doesn't score, it will be known as Kylian Mbappe.
Well, no. If he drops a disaster class and France win, then
he's already scored 5 goals. Do you know what I mean? Like,
if he drops a disaster class in the final, I'm sorry, no, that'd be awkward.
No, I hear that.
He can't drop a disaster club like, hey, Mbappe's a new goal. But he drops a disaster club in the final. No.
I hear that, but history will see it as Mbappe.
Then I'll change the Wikipedia writing and so forth.
What a hater.
No, because so you're leaning towards France then? You don't think Argentina?
Let me dissect this game. Let me put my emotions to one side. I personally do not want Argentina to win this game because
why?
Because in life I don't like absolutes. Because if Messi wins this, it's done. Like the greatest. I mean, like we can still argue who's number 2, who's number 3, and who's number 4. But when it comes to number 1, the argument is finished. I don't like
it. One, it is what it is. No. Since one, this is what I've come to realization. Fine, give him the GOAT status and so forth. This is what it is. But the best player I've ever seen is still this Ronaldo behind me, and Maradona did it for Napoli. So that's what I'll come to. But one.
No.
I am with you. I am scary of the absolute because I don't know what arguments we can have. But
Nothing,
it is what
man.
it is.
Football debates will be boring. Like it was you just sit down with your mates and Messi's number 1. So who's number 2? Who's number 3? And I just do not like that. You know, like you have arguments in football. Like you like to have dodgy ref decisions, so you have something to talk about. If Lionel Messi wins this and scores a goal or 2 in the final, I'm sorry, guys. And I'm sorry to say this, even though as much as I love Lionel Messi and it's a bittersweet feeling, football cannot have that. I'm sorry. We need the villain to rise up. This is the moment, like,
here's the one thing, though.
He's christened as the worst villain in football history.
One thing, though, is the only reason I'd want Messi to win this is that we can never hear the Messi Ronaldo debate ever again. then that officially ends. That is the only reason why I like. But then it's like because anybody who brings it up is dealing with like mental trauma and so forth. So
that's not going to stop them, HH.
Can I go on this?
No, Ricardo. If it does, you're now dealing with guys who have mental trauma. So you can easily ignore them.
But I already told you, Ronaldo fans at this point, they're just sexually attracted to him. There's no other reason. Like,
whoa.
There's no other reason.
Can I go on this?
You forgot
let me just finish.
Finish. Dobbs and they'll come to Gatlock then.
Those are my personal feelings. But so if I have to put my objective hat on, I would say that this game will boil down to whoever scores the first goal because there's going to be a lot of nerves, especially from the Argentinians, and there might be a little bit of complacency from the French side of things. But one thing that both these teams are really good at is defending a lead. Like if you tell them, just sit back and just defend and we'll hit you on a counter-attack. We got Alvarez. The France have got Mbappe and that useless guy on the right wing. What's his name again?
Ricardo's boy.
Yeah. So it boils down to whoever scores the first goal. I am leaning towards the upset. Like I just feel like the villain is gonna rise up in this game. The scripts are just too perfect. Like, man, I already, pretending like Messi's already won the World Cup. You get what I'm trying to say? Because if he doesn't win this, I'm sorry, the Messi Ronaldo debates continues. He has to win this.
See, that's why I want him to win. Because if he wins it, then finally we can end it. We can end
it's good,
the Messi Ronaldo.
It's good for views, though. That the Messi Ronaldo, it's good for views.
But
It's good for ratings. You know what I mean? Let it continue, man.
Wait. Let me get this dubs and I'll come to Gatlock then, Delta. So Sanjit, HH France is the B+ team. Benzema. Look, their squad is stupid. Their squad is stupid. The fact that they've reached a final with so many injuries is crazy. But for me, this is as far as they go. I'll say it again. You can't win a World Cup without Pogba and Kante. I think this, and so for me, the fact that they've done it is already done. It's already done that they've
How are you trying to add done? That doesn't
go to the
Ramesh. I hope Yassi is ready with his France Mbappe jersey on Sunday. # plot twist. Yassi, please tell me he does have an Mbappe jersey, please. Thank you.
He probably does.
I pray he doesn't. I prefer. Your jinx only works if you believe it. So you jinxed. I'll say it again. I used all my jinx to get Cristiano knocked out of the World Cup. And that was my last piece of jinx. Sunday, I'm going in completely, fully free on Sunday. That's why.
Can I ask you a question?
You said Argentina, Morocco.
Okay, so you said that France can't win because they don't have
Pogba and Kante.
And they don't have Kante, right? Okay, so clearly you're what you're doing here is trying to set yourself up for a win-win situation. So, but I just want to ask you. I want to ask you. I want to ask you. I want to ask you a question though. If they do win, how are you gonna spin it?
If what?
If they do win, how are you?
If France win,
the second World Cup and the chosen one.
Paul, damn, Paul. Yeah, I think your voice. I think you got this one in the voice. Ricardo, if France win, I will be the most shocked person in the world. And you know what I'll say? I will come up here and say it. Me, I am no longer the GOAT analyst. That's what I'll say. I am so sure Argentina will win on Sunday. I'll say, you know what? Hold my hands up. I'm shocked. I was wrong in Doxby. I will induct myself on Sunday. That is how Ricardo, even Ricardo, you know it's happening.
No,
you know it's happening.
I refuse to believe he's gonna win. I'm not setting myself up for disaster.
Ricardo, you know what's happening.
Mbappe is gonna score on a counter. Giroud's gonna score a header. 2-0. France win.
Shout out to Alhambra. Thank you, Alhambra. Makeshift centre back pairing killed Morocco. In addition to an ineffective attacking lineup, Argentina will almost certainly win the World Cup. They're inspired. HH, you did not use up your jinx. Haram. Alhambra, shout out to Morocco. I repeat again, I used up all my jinx and I did not jinx a fellow African nation. Here's the thing. I think for Morocco, too many injuries. Like when Sides came off injured, it was too much. And look, Morocco, they did the best they could. And even with the injuries, they still could have scored. So what Morocco did is freaking amazing. Hence why, if you're Moroccan, you should feel proud, fully proud. But man, you look at that overhead kick that hit the bar. You look at that solo run and so forth. They came close. You came close. Hence why I feel that Argentina will win. Because Argentina, if Morocco can do this to that Argentina defense, put them under pressure. If you put these guys under pressure, we can eat. Remember, no Umtiti, no Varane. Nah, man. Easy money. Prajesh, Coman to start. He has come clutch in the final bit before. Let me ask the audience. Do you start Coman or Dembele on Sunday?
Dembele start, Coman.
That's with Dembele. He can't change so late. There's an injury.
He might put Thuram off the bench because he played quite well when he played today. So.
Wait, hold on. Put Thuram right wing?
No, off the bench because Coman didn't come on today.
Oh, okay.
And Thuram played well, so.
Oh, he put that striker from Frankfurt on the right wing.
Yeah, Colomani.
Colomani.
That guy is ridiculous.
Bro, they just generated
that physical profile is insane.
Wow. So shout out to, because Real Madrid is always there. Morocco topped the group of death. Morocco played top 5 countries. No captain, no Aged. Unahi, Buffon, Anwar Ziyech, Hakimi played beautiful football. Morocco can't attack, they said. No, look, see, I said again, Morocco should feel proud. They should feel proud. And they were amazing. And they put forth a great effort, man. You know, but it is just what it is. It's like it's easier said than done. You've got to put away your chances, man. You've just got to put away your chances. Rotimi Oyewole, Argentina versus Portugal, most anticipated, even with Ronaldo starting on the bench. You know what? I'm really happy we didn't get Argentina Portugal. That would have been just it'd have been way too cheesy for me. I feel that basically, here's the thing: Ronaldo versus Messi. It's stupid because I'm sorry, Ronaldo is washed. Mbappe versus Messi, because that is literally the future versus the past. This is like
Mahomes
the great. Basically, it's like the great man bowing out and the young kid coming through. It is a perfect script.
So how has Messi outlasted Ronaldo? Has outlasted Neymar's prime, and now he's competing with Mbappe in his prime? Bro, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Messi's insane.
No, Ronaldo's older, isn't it?
I don't want to be rude and everything. Like
Messi
guys,
is
okay.
Brazilian
Maybe
tax.
no. I mean, maybe we should do it after World Cup final. But guys, we have to have a very scary Neymar conversation. Like we have to have like a very, very scary Neymar conversation because what Ricardo just said, Messi is 35. I mean, he's competing with the young. This supposed to be Neymar versus Mbappe. So
Brazilian tax.
Oh Lord!
How the hell? How is Messi competing with Ronaldo fanboys right now? Like quite literally on the field.
No, guys, seriously, Ronaldo fanboys, they will be praying on Sunday. They basically, you know what it is? So it's weird. You know what? I wish I could have like a time machine of like the world if France wins and the world if Argentina wins. So the world if France wins and how what the social media will be, and the world because the world if Argentina wins. Guys,
there's flying cars. There's
no. Guys, seriously, you'll be seeing guys just cry because. Oh no, it's no because also like, a guy who like said to me that like, man, you know, Cristiano, he's still the best in the world. Leave him alone. I was like, man, this is sad. This is sad, man. This is sad.
AJ, you know what's gonna be more sad? When Argentina lose that final, you're gonna see Vilton, you're gonna see Red, all in the street.
No, because they'll be finished. All those guys, they'll be finished, man. What's it called? Where are we? So I think we're here. Yeah. Shout out to Israel, man. If Mbappe repeats, what else must he do to be? Oh, come on, relax, man. My thing is he needs to win the UCL, and how consistent is he? So forth. So if France wins, you can't call him the GOAT because of 2 World Cups now.
But I feel like
he's going to be the all-time Champions League top scorer projected. He's going to be the all-time Champions League top scorer.
Well, let's see if he is. No, let's see if he is.
He has 40 goals.
I don't care. Let's see if he is. No. Hold up. So who in their right mind proclaims a 23-year-old the GOAT because they won 2 World Cups? Amazing achievement. But he can't be the GOAT because he won 2 World Cups.
No, it's on the way though. Like as the beginning, it's quite.
But I'm saying we can't even have any GOAT convert about a freaking 23-year-old.
I'm sorry.
That's a career thing.
He needs to do it
but you can't
against other than Evian,
Kenny,
Croissant FC,
you cannot
guys,
call
please.
a 23-year-old a GOAT. That is stupid. It makes no sense.
No, you're not calling him a goal. No, you're calling him but obviously you're gonna start talking about him as a potential goal if he wins the second World Cup.
Sorry, Mike.
No, I said he needs to do it other than against Evian, Croissant FC, and these sort of guys. Dijon, come on, please. Really?
He did go combine.
His Champions League.
His
Champions League legacy is pretty good.
Wait, one at a time.
Did he
Mike.
score in the final? I'm sorry, did he score in the final when he had all those chances against Bayern?
He played really bad in that final.
He was injured, bro. He was injured, man.
Injury tax.
Kenny.
But you see, with Ligue 1, everyone said Ligue 1 is trash, but most of these Morocco players, they play Ligue 1, you know, and they play
Kenny, you are not advocating for Uber Eats. Kenny, you're not advocating for Uber Eats.
I'm not advocating for it. No.
Kenny, if you're not, shush.
No, but people are sharing on the. Honestly,
yes, we are. We're currently Uber Eats. Yes, we are.
Kenny, answer me this: when was the last time Uber Eats won a European trophy?
Oh my gosh!
No. We're international now.
No, Delty, don't respect. HH, I'm a Messi fan. He must get it done or not to go to. We don't lower the standards even for our faves. Israel, On Sunday, I'm accepting the truth.
AJ, I actually have a comment to make. Oh, sorry. If Messi gets it done, I owe you an apology. I genuinely owe you an apology because you've been parading this whole thought since I've known you that you must win the World Cup in order to be amongst the greatest of all time. And we've always made exceptions for Messi and Ronaldo because they haven't been able to do it. So you've always held that argument. But if Messi gets it done, that actually gives more credence to your argument that you need the World Cup to be the greatest ever. Isn't that valid? That's valid because all we do is make exceptions for Messi and Ronaldo. That's all we
That was
do.
funny, Ricardo. No, he said that because he wanted something against Messi and Ronaldo.
Messi and Ronaldo, yeah.
Now the fact that Messi is in the final could potentially win it, he's like, the last thing that was standing was.
Nah, you can't win it, man. You can't win it. I'm sorry.
No. Why not?
You can't win it.
All we'll be stuck with is how do we get Mount out of Chelsea? That'll be the new debate, man. That'll be the new debate.
You know what's crazy though? You know.
No. Also, but you know what the funny thing is? The one funny thing is, and that's why I love YouTube because there's a video, and people keep commenting on the video. And it was the first video I ever did on like Messi versus Ronaldo years ago about how this ain't a debate. Because I called this from before, and you know what? The cream always rises to the top. So as much as I would hate for Messi to win because there's no debate, if he does win, it just shows that quality is quality. Because what has Messi been doing? It's not only the goals, it's the assists, it's the dribbling. And I've always said that because Messi is so much more of a complete player, he adds way more value than a tapping merchant.
But AJ, do you know what the question mark we always had against Messi's career was? Okay, he's amazing. We all know that, but it's the biggest moments.
The big moments.
Can he show up? This is the biggest game of your life.
You know, Maradona has
always been.
What if he drops? Here's that. If Messi drops either a two-piece or he does a man of the match performance and Argentina win,
then we can't.
Should we just end this?
Yeah, football is done, man.
Yeah,
finished.
But
see, Ricardo, do you see what? But it's unfair. So if he is amazing, drops a masterclass and he wins, I'm like, so what's the point?
No, okay.
Yeah, what's the point?
See, the only thing I can take from it is that finally those extremely annoying Ronaldo fanboys can now just not exist. They can now just get out of here, right?
So let me ask you a question.
Hold on.
But Ronaldo is still the best player I've seen. Arnold is still the best player I've seen.
That's fine. But my point is, let's just say hypothetically Argentina win, whether or not Messi drops a masterclass. Because let's be honest, if Argentina win and Messi Messi doesn't do pretty much shit.
Even
it doesn't. People are still gonna crown.
They did that Cristiano. Ricardo, thank you. You see, Ronaldo fanboys, you have created this mess. Remember when I always said that, but Cristiano didn't do anything in the final because he got injured. So, but he still won. He still won his $1 million. Oh, okay. So what we're doing right now, even if Messi doesn't lift a finger and he does nothing, as long as Argentina win, that's it. So you can say, but Messi didn't do it in the final because you use the same argument for the Euro final as well.
But my point is that let's just say he wins it, whatever. Now we can't have an argument who's the greatest ever because Messi exists. You can still have the argument because you have, well, not with Ronaldo, but like the next guy, which is Mbappe, because he's already won the World Cup and he was a part of it. That when he's going to be 27, 28, he's going to be in his prime. The only objective for Mbappe now is not even to win the World Cup, is actually be the best player at a World Cup, which you haven't been, or you've been amongst, but you haven't been the guy. You could also, the Champions League, will he break the records? He's going to break the World Cup records, let's be honest. He's going to do that. How many Champions Leagues can he get? Can he sustain his level of play the same length as Messi and Ronaldo? Mbappe, he's put himself in a very good position to actually match Messi or even.
So, okay, I know where Ricardo is.
There's a chance that he's going to be the all-time top scorer as well.
You see, I know what Ricardo is doing. So basically, this is what Ricardo is doing. So basically, he's saying that that's why Argentina have to win because Mbappe has enough time.
Yeah, exactly. But it's a fair thing. No, because you would have two World Cups.
Sit down, boo.
You would have 2 World Cups.
Get off the stage.
He's got to
get off the stage.
And he's just got to maintain his level for an extended period of time.
Okay, hold on. Wait, Sanjeev. France, we are smoking them. But wait, How small? How? It's a World Cup final. From what reason? Now, here's the thing. Right now, are we all in agreement that we ain't seen 4-3 like we saw in 2018? That ain't happening.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way.
This might be like a.
It can be a one goal difference. Maybe
you gotta look at
You know what, guys?
Might even got penalties, man. Might even got penalties.
I'm thinking 1-1 penalties.
Does Messi score?
If this goes to penalties,
Martinez,
Argentina 100%. Emi Martinez. 100%.
As in, I don't do dubs.
Well, no. Almost one. I'll come to you. There's 3. Messi never scored in a major final with Argentina. 0 out of 6. But here's the way to break it. He can break it right now. Golden Ball is voted before the final. Well, that's stupid.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's stupid. Why would you do that? That's stupid. Anthony Mackin. Let the young man live. Mbappe era to start on Sunday. These old boys, Messi and CR7, need to go. I hate their sycophants. Football is bigger than them too. But Anthony, here's
Musiala
the
has
beauty.
something about that. Musiala.
No. Here's the beauty. After what Messi did to Guardiola, I think the debate officially ended. Now, Messi will just be literally just putting salt into the injury if he says what's up in the fan. But after Messi gave birth to Guardiola, even Ronaldo fans said, yeah, I think like the amount of comments I've seen of like, I was a Cristiano fan since I was 8 years old, but now I admit that I was wrong and so forth. It is what it is, man. Just 3. Let's respect Deschamps. Yes, he gets a lot of hates. Yeah, back-to-back finals. Remember 2018, people saying this young crop of elite talents can win back-to-back. Look, and here's the thing right now. Deschamps is not Pep. He ain't Klopp, he ain't Mourinho, and so forth. But he's just the right man for this French team. And for this French team and for so forth, he's been money. Gatlock, talk to me.
You can argue pragmatism is the way to win a World Cup.
Yeah. Gatlock, talk to me. Gatlock.
Shout out Southgate.
First of all, I think this is a personal baton regardless of the result on Sunday. If France wins, same thing. If Messi wins, I believe he'll just step down. I don't think it depends. France winning I think Mbappe is going to get the baton regardless. And I know you said it's supposed to be a certain Brazilian, but he's been falling hand. So France should win because I feel they have the better players in maybe except for Giroud, for Alvarez, but every other place I feel France are the better team. You could argue midfield, but I mean Rodrigo de Paul, Tchouaméni, they've been similar. Griezmann has been the best, one of the best players in this tournament. Theo Hernandez has had a great tournament. Jules Koundé has fit in that right back effectively. Varane is going to start. It depends who starts beside him. If it's Upamecano or Konate, it has to be Konate with the way he played. And yeah, I feel France probably should win, but here's the thing: I really want Argentina to win, but I usually don't get what I want.
Why? Why do you want Argentina to win?
Because I don't like Ronaldo fanboys. I actually don't like Messi fanboys either, but I can tolerate them to a degree. I don't like Ronaldo fanboys. They are so annoying because you have an arrogant guy with an arrogant fan base. That combination is so bad and so irritating. I know Messi can be arrogant, but at least he's quiet. So you have one quiet, arrogant guy, and then the loud arrogance of his fans. I can deal with that to a degree because no matter who sits at the top being the GOAT, you always have a bit of arrogant fans. So that one is already like a foregone conclusion. But when you have the arrogant guy himself, like that's one of the reasons why I don't need Mbappe winning 2 World Cups, because we have this bold guy up here who will never shut up about it. Let's be honest.
No. If France win, I'll give kudos to Griezmann. I wouldn't give kudos to Mbappe. I'll give it all to Griezmann. 100%.
Come on, HH. 5 goals already.
You would.
So
if Mbappe gave the pass from the goal kick and it ends up in the net somehow, you would give it credit because you said that he made that pass from the beginning that started it off. Something like that. That's what you find a way to tie it all to Mbappe. Or Mbappe made that run that made the defender follow him, which gave Giroud the space to score the goal. You find a way. We know you find a way, HH. So in that final, I'm actually quite excited. I called this final since the knockouts. Let's be honest. I didn't get so much pathways right, but I called that final France Argentina. Brazil.
Can I briefly just bring up something? Let me bring up something just very quick. Just on Gatlock's talk about just this fanboys, and I think I want to just put this as a marker, man. So this is what I saw, and I'm sure there must be many, right? But it's just what I just saw, and I had to post this and so forth. Ricardo, this isn't funny. This is actually scary and worrying. I don't know why you're laughing. This is actually quite scary. So, in case you can't see it, I'll read it out for you guys. So, there must be a reason why this is all happening. I believe in God. There's no There's no way he'd do this for no justified reason. Maybe he's trying to show me something beyond football. Maybe it's that the world we live in is rubbish and we should only focus on trying to enter part. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, this is
okay, hold on. Let me just get through this. Not a hard concept to understand, is it? I care about football a lot. God may be telling me to stop giving an F and only focus on being a good person. Everything here is temporary and meaningless. I can't imagine the horrible refereeing versus France or Morocco if they reach the final. I want the players to literally beat the referee if he gives a penalty for Argentina. Make the game end full stop. Kick the ish out of the bribed F face. I expect the French to do this 100%. So guys, you see, we see stuff like this here and
he's the guy that doesn't believe in God. We're talking about violence.
No, hold up. Here's the thing. I'm a bit of a sick, weird guy. So, at one hand, I'm trying to be like, okay, peace, promotes peace. On the other hand, I'm like, I really want to know how. I really want to just see people in pain. I want to see like how much pain it will because for me. That's also, I wish I could just have like two scenarios. I just want to just see a world where Argentina win, and how do these guys take it?
That's the point.
That's exactly why I want Argentina to lose.
Hold on, you know the funny thing is, if Argentina win, I'm not looking for the Messi fanboys. I'm going straight for the Ronaldo fanboys because I have to see tears. I have to see pain. I'm looking for that. I'm looking for the good ones. I'm looking for the red.
Hold Delta.
Hold on, one question before we go to Delta. This is the last thing.
Yeah.
Do you think you see RR7 if Argentina win?
No.
That Brazil guy that sends you.
Oh no. He'll deactivate.
Did you see my DM, HH?
I'm not putting that up.
Come on, pull it up for the stream.
I'm not. Delta, we better say Delta, talk to me.
Yeah. Look, HH, you have no idea how bad I want Messi to score in injury time and make it 2-1 for Argentina. Just at injury time.
Why do you want to rub it into the Ronaldo?
I want it. No, I don't want him to just score. I want him to be at the last minute, and I want to see all the reaction. I want to see all like the excuses they're gonna come up with. But look, man.
Actually, hold on, guys. Remember Machine? How will Machine cope? Because that guy is he's Portuguese, and this guy he's a 24/7 Messi hater. 24/7 because if Messi wins, all those guys who literally, bro, there's a guy who always on my Twitter face, he has his AVI is Messi crying after the second Copa America loss to Chile, and his face and I think his name is Pessi. So his username is Pessi. So he's literally his entire social media existence is about against Messi. So if he wins, how does he live now?
That's exactly why I told you I want Messi to score in injury time. But look.
That's crazy.
As much as I love Mbappe, France winning the World Cup would be such a disappointment. I'm not saying this as a Messi fan, but from what I've seen, they made Poland look half decent, and they were second best to England and Morocco. Like, here's the thing, man. Like, from man to man, Argentina might not be better than France, but those guys like DePaul and Alvarez have that dog in them. Like, they play like their lives are on the line. Every single one of them. That team want to win so bad for Messi and for their country. I mean, Messi, so far in the World Cup, Messi. What?
No, I was just reading the comment. Don't.
Would it be shameless? Would it still be shameless? Like, let's say Argentina lose, right? Now, obviously, you're gonna see the Ronaldo fans come out. Like, isn't that shameless? Either way.
Are you crazy? That's what football is about, man. Talk about being shameless.
I don't think you realize what is on the lineup on Sunday. Ricardo, we are talking about this is their last hope. Their last hope. So if France win, Ricardo, you will see the biggest celebration we've ever seen in your entire life. So that's not because Ricardo, here's the thing. For content wise, I think it may make sense Because if France win, I'll get all of the Messi fans saying, hey, but he still had an amazing World Cup, and all the Ronaldo fans celebrating. If Argentina win, Ronaldo fans, do you think they're going to come onto the stream? Hell no. They'll be drinking themselves to sleep.
Can I say one thing?
Trust me, the Ronaldo fan base is going to be halved on Sunday if Argentina win.
Okay,
Fact.
there's still a point.
Wait, hold on. Yes.
I need to know the answer to this question, right? I'm gonna give you guys a scenario, and I want to know what would happen. Say the game, France game is in the Sunday game. France Argentina is intense. It's crazy. No goals. We talk about they hit the post. Everything block off the line. Everything is crazy, right? There's 10 added minutes, right? In the 101st minute, so another minute added to the extra time. 10 minutes. Something happens. Someone, I said Jules Koundé, the ball hits his hand. It's the controversial. Referee calls a penalty. VAR checks it. And they say,
Disney Plus
there's nothing we can do. We cannot overturn it. It's a referee decision.
Okay.
And then it's a 50-50. Messi steps up and he scores. What happens to the referee? What happens to the referee after the game?
Yes. No. Yes. Here's the thing.
He'll get beaten.
No. Hold on. Yes, he is. No. YouTube. I think they used to have some trigger words that I can't say, and they flag this. So let me just use like Morse codes and stuff. If that happens, yes, and I'm being real, this is not a joke. I am being real. This is not a joke because football fans are intense. My advice is that referee goes totally undercover because yes,
you should move to Argentina, man. That's what the ref should do.
Yeah, maybe but yes, I bet right now there are going to be extreme thinking fans that will try to find that referee's family.
No, you change his face.
And they will try and do something to that referee. That is a fact. So yes, thank you for that scenario. Here's my thing. Referee, whoever you want. I mean, do we know who the referee is or we don't know? No, yet.
No, they don't know.
No, we don't know yet.
Whoever the referee is, this is my advice to you. Ref, this is my advice to you, referee. Do not.
It's a La Liga ref.
No, this is my advice to you. Do not give a penalty. Even if it's clear. Even if Koundé plays basketball, even if Koundé does it and plays basketball, don't give a referee. Even if Koundé literally punches someone in the face, don't give a penalty because if you do, your life right now is on the line. So that's my advice. That's my advice. 100%. These fanboys these guys are sick.
Can I finish my
Delta.
Yeah, I haven't really spoken about Messi yet. So from what I've seen, I mean, Messi shines as a singular force, like for Argentina. Like looking at this French defense, they look shaky, and Messi will have a field day there if he's at his best. I mean, that would be wild. By the way. That'd be wild. Yeah,
imagine if they used that Argentine ref.
Yeah, you could literally admit now that Qatar.
Continue.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you can literally admit now that Qatar is rigging it for Argentina if it was an Argentinian ref. Yeah, but honestly, from today's game, I think Messi will have a field day if he's at his best. And even today, Messi at his best is better than Mbappe. Like with all due respect to Mbappe, when you see Messi as at his best, there's nothing that can stop him. And like I'm just trying to think of it like you know how Ronaldo fans come up and say, well, he hasn't faced a great team yet. They talked about how Croatia, they don't have any world-class player. Modric, he's old now. He's like 40 years old. The Netherlands, it's France, guys. If he scores and he wins, like what are Ronaldo fans going to say?
But Delta, even before that, what I've been hearing is, he has all these penalties. Remove the penalties. Let's say he didn't even score any of the penalties. His performance has been his performance. He's performed at a high level.
They don't understand that. They don't understand that.
No, Ricardo, that's not the point. They're talking about the opponents. They're talking about, he hasn't faced a France or a Brazil. You know what I'm talking about?
If Brazil, no, I know Delta, and this was my response. So, 0-4, FC Porto win the UCL. When they win the UCL, they didn't face Real Madrid, they didn't face AC Milan, they didn't face Juve.
Yeah.
Now, if Milan and Real Madrid were so good, then they would have faced FC Porto. You weren't also so good. Real Madrid, when Madrid did the 3-3 peats, not once did they face Barcelona, a team that, they normally struggle with. If Barcelona were so good, they would have faced Real Madrid. So Barcelona not being good enough to face Real Madrid meant that we're not good enough. Real deserved it. My thing is that Brazil, if you were good enough, you'd have beaten Croatia. but you're not good enough to beat
Yeah, but
Croatia, so
HH.
Croatia went through.
But they'll never accept that.
HH,
They'll always
everything is
say-
about matchups. It's all about matchups.
They'll always say that. No, HH, you don't understand. Like
Brazil
they'll
could beat
always-
Argentina easy.
They'll say like look at the in Twitter.
against
They'll always
last
say
year.
that Messi path to the World Cup has been easy. They'll always talk about how in his group it was fairly easy and how his Australia,
Yeah, but
Netherlands.
what should Messi should do? He can't. Well,
Exactly.
What do you want him to do about it?
Like that's what I'm talking
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
no,
Because at the end of the day,
Dels,
hold on,
no,
at the end
Dels,
of the
like,
day-
yeah.
At the end of the day, if Argentina do win, that third star on the crest is gonna be because of Messi. So it doesn't matter.
It's like it's okay. And like in literal sense, but they had an easy path for this third star. So no, you'll just see the third star.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
no
not-
one's
like,
gonna.
yeah, I'm not trying to
That's
defend
what
them here.
Wikipedia will just says they won. We will say they won, but you know they actually had an easy path because they didn't play Brazil. No, it's just like they won.
Yeah. And look, I'll admit it has been like fairly easy compared to what Morocco had to deal with. They faced Spain, Portugal, and France. But this is the first time Argentina, you could say, they faced a world-class team. And we're gonna have to see how they deal with that because the French players, obviously, they have one of the best.
No,
players in the world.
I'm obviously thanks, Missy. Even if you throw that thing of like who have they faced, which is still bullcrap. If they win the World Cup, you'd have defeated a world-class team who are also the defending champions. So then there's nothing you can say.
You calling this France team world class?
I mean, they did.
No.
Okay. No. Hold on. Okay. One. So if Argentina beats France, they're not so world class.
Do you know what it is? It's just that I just love the fact that you yield on your logic just to prove a point, because you will curse out England and Gareth Southgate on the team that they've faced, say you've not really faced anybody, and now all of a sudden you're like, it doesn't matter, it's about who you beat. Because
they lost to France.
No. Wait.
I'm just saying, but like when you talk about
here's
England, you say that semi-final was fugazi. They played Poland, Canada, and all
If
these
they
other
beat
guys.
France, I would say okay, well done. But they didn't.
That was washed up. We know this France team is not it. Do you know what I mean? So it's not.
But we're saying that if Argentina end up winning the whole thing,
I'm just questioning the logic.
Fine.
The logic is when they win.
So you can throw everything about how it's Croatia, it's Australia, it's Netherlands. Fine. If they win it, France is still France. Whether you want to say no, Pogba can't say, it's still the defending champions. Then you can't say anything then if they beat France.
But you see with
Kenny.
But yeah, you see with England, if England would have beat Italy, no one would be talking about all these poor teams. At the end of the day, when you win the tournament,
it's just fashionable to label certain.
Here's the thing.
You know what I mean?
If England had beat Croatia and had lost the final, we'd still be saying that, well, it's Croatia and so forth. But now, when Croatia won and Croatia now got to the semis, this Croatia are actually a serious team, actually, and everything. But so this is what it is.
Do you know that England beat Croatia in that Euros? They beat Croatia and Germany that you lot been dick riding this.
Hold on,
England
beat Croatia at the Euros.
In the group stages, bro. They played in the group stages.
They did. That was their first game.
They played them. Yeah.
1-0. Yeah, 1-0. Yeah.
Hold on. The thing is, let's rewind to 2016 when Real Madrid won the Champions League. Who really remembers the path they took?
Wolfsburg, Pellegrini, Man City, Roma.
Won it. That's it. Atletico actually had the harder part with Bayern and Barcelona. 2016 Bayern and Barcelona. But Real Madrid won it. Somebody really cared about the part they.
No. I hear, bro. I hear that. It's just frustrating that same logic isn't applied consistently. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
It is applied consistently.
It's not though. Like, come on this channel, bro. Like, come on, man. Somebody
Okay, why not? Let me ask you this. So, Argentina beating Croatia, do you not acknowledge that as a big win because it's Croatia?
No. I give them kudos for it, but also I can't ignore the fact that they played Australia. Like, they had players from Dundee, Hearts, and
then Netherlands, not a strong Netherlands team.
Netherlands. They're a good team. They still got some players that play in like some unknown leagues.
But what? Here's the thing though. At the end of the day, same thing with 2014. The big thing about 2014 was like, man, look at the itinerary, how everything was catered for Messi to go through. That's all well and good though, but no one cares about you losing the final or so
Of course
forth.
not.
Did you win? So for Argentina, forget about how easy the path is. Is did you win or did you lose?
Of course.
And so on Sunday, if they lose, you're not going to get any credit for you reached the final. No, you lost 2 World Cup finals now.
Yeah.
But the thing with England as well is that
okay. Gatlock then Kenny. Gatlock.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the thing is, I'm actually a bit worried because Messi's record in final has not really been that great. I mean, the last major final that he played well in,
It's trash.
I think was 2015. And the last major final he scored in was 2011 Champions League final. So he's been in Copa America finals, and I know there was a beast unleashed in 2021 last year when he won that Copa America. He's been balling in these knockout stages. He just
It was a
needs to finish
Fugazi.
the job. Because if he doesn't finish the job, then his record in finals is going to be looking very shaky. But my hope is that the guy needs to summon whatever he needs to summon in that final on Sunday, or else that his record in final is going to be looking even shakier.
But
Anyway.
if ever there's a World Cup for that to change, it's this World Cup.
It's this World Cup.
Ricardo,
Yeah.
you're a very sad. I said Ricardo. I said you're a very sad, pathetic individual. Wait, hold up, Kenny, and then on Twitter, Kenny.
Yeah. That tweet was, come on, man. Nah, that's disrespectful to me.
That's a low
blow.
That's
a low blow, man.
It's true.
Nah, but,
That's a fact. Man.
No, but anyway, but on the
Kenny.
On the England thing as well, England is because like it's a pattern with them. Like these guys have not beaten like any team, like never. Like their record is really poor, so that's why I think there's a stigma on England.
No, because I think like the last big team that England beat, I would say, was probably when they beat Netherlands in Euro '96. As in like a big team who were considered good at that time, because Germany, so I think it was when they beat Netherlands in Euro '96 4-1. That's the last time. But again, home nation tax.
Yeah, it's just a pattern that England just like it's facts. Like when you play against a decent team, like they struggle. So I don't think for me. It's just specifically England because you don't see that stuff with other teams usually. It's just England, specifically where you hear that. But did you beat a big team? Like it doesn't. We don't say that with any other teams.
Brazil is low-key starting to be like England.
Yeah, Brazil as well. Yeah, because since 2002 they've been quarterfinals and that.
Neymar. Another thing with Brazil, guys. Do you think that 7-1 has sort of like it's still?
I think it was
hanging
before
over Brazil?
7-1, HH, because look at 2010 World Cup.
No. That's Dunga tax.
But
for me, I think it's a combo of 7-1 and what Zidane did to them in 06. I think that has actually made the Brazil shirt a bit shaky, man.
I watched that Zidane performance against Brazil on YouTube. I didn't think it was all that, HH. I'll be honest. Like it was good performance, but when people said it was the best performance in World Cup history, you gotta look at Maradona '86.
No, Zidane. That performance by Zidane is the best individual performance by. It is the best individual performance ever.
To be fair, the one at Spain, the one against Spain as well.
Yeah, Spain.
Oh my God. No. But do you know why the Brazil one is so? No, do you know what the Brazil one is so crazy? Is because guys, look at that 06 Brazil team. That team was stupid. That for me, that is the most talented team I've ever seen at the World Cup. And Zidane literally single-handedly, as a 34-year-old, totaled them. Where he was making Kaka, Dino, and all these guys chase shadows.
Was that a semi-final?
I didn't say it was
quarterfinal.
But people were saying this was the best individual performance in World Cup history. You guys got to look at like '86 Maradona against Belgium before you talk about.
No. But Delta, you have to
Belgium.
No, Delta. You have to take everything into context. It's the performance and who he's doing it against. It's Brazil.
Belgium in the semi.
I don't know.
No, come on, man. It's like Morocco. It's like Morocco right now.
You're comparing Belgium in '86 to
Brazil. Obviously Brazil were better, but I'm talking about individually. I think Maradona has just been better in that game. Like simply.
Delta, did you just hear what I said? It's the performance and who you're going up against.
I understand, but I mean,
okay, no. Look, it's an opinion. It's fine. Let me get to Dubinsky's, man. Ramesh, we live in a world where Giroud is one of the 5 or 6 strikers. We will. Okay, why saying we will live in a world? That has not yet happened, and that's not happening. Okay, all right. So relax. Hold up, Prajesh, Boli. No. This is a lie.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So, HH, who would you rather win?
Ricardo, what say?
In your world, who would you rather win on Sunday?
Okay, independent on what?
No, just generally speaking, who would you want to see win on Sunday?
Obviously, France.
We know.
Wait, hold on. No, let me respond.
Well, no,
let me respond. He asked me a question. Let me
because
respond.
then
Now,
Pogba
here,
and Kante
see,
look a little
Ricardo, I am
fugazi.
generally I'm generally conflicted. So I want France to win, so that I can attack Messi for not having a World Cup. I can have that against him. Now, I would want Argentina to win because I never have to hear the Messi Ronaldo debate ever again. And if you bring it up, you look stupid because one guy has completed football, another guy still has 0 World Cup,
It's
knockout
not a
goals.
debate regardless. Let's be honest.
So no, I know, but it's fully ended. So my thing is that no more other Messi Ronaldo crap. I can hold no World Cup against Messi. I can hold on to R9 and Maradona. It's just difficult. It's difficult.
To be fair, if Messi does win, that means both of them get the hell out of football even faster.
Now, let me ask you guys this: if Messi wins it, does he announce his retirement?
I think he announces it
Does he announce his retirement at the end of this PSG season?
Yes, he would. I think.
Yeah.
Or MLS.
Yeah.
MLS is basically retirement, isn't it?
So some Argentine reporter said that he apparently he's like pretty close to Messi, and Aguero knows the answer. He says that Messi, if he wins it, I think he said regardless of what happens on the final, at the end of the season, he's going to go back to Argentina. Like that's what they settled said.
Yeah, Neil's old boys.
Yeah.
Ramesh, I told you that Morocco's injuries and fatigue will make them lose against France. France played the whole game in second gear. Well, Morocco put them under a lot of pressure. They put them under a lot of pressure, but it was too many injuries, man. Morocco just had too many injuries. If a guy is like, bro, it's a World Cup semi, and he says that I want to play. Now, look, it is what it is. He's like, look, I'm going to try, but I think he knew that, mates,
His
could now
hamstring
be a
looked
serious
so
liability.
crazy when he was coming out.
Yeah, it could be a liability. United Tunic. If Messi wins, we will have the egg boy hero pandemic, bro. Yes, bro. The Ronaldo fan base will be cut by half, and guys, the amount of tweets you'll see that we still love you, you're still the GOAT, you're still amazing. Basically, you'll see all this mad stuff happening around there. It's crazy.
But it's just, you didn't really break down what kind of legacy Mbappe and Messi will have if they win. Like we talked about it, sure, but we didn't really talk. What do you mean? Yeah, because obviously it's obviously like the World Cup. I mean, that's the pinnacle of football. One wins it, and obviously he's the GOAT. The other one, he's 23 years old. That's we
have to, because he's 23. Let's wait. Now, for Messi, it's
Mbappe will
obvious.
never be better than Messi.
Yeah, for Messi, it's obvious. It's completely football. But for Mbappe, let's now see what he does for the rest of his career. But already, he's obviously already in that kind of a convo. Yeah, so now let's see how many UCLs does he win? What does he do in the Champions League and everything? So that's my thing.
Can I ask a question? Speaking of a PSG Delta. Can I ask a question? The conspiracy theory in me suggests.
Okay, yes. Since it's going to take like 3,000 years, let me just get through these dubs and I'll come back to you real quickly. Anyway, since Cristiano failed, can R9 get his name back? Yes, yes. Give him back his name back. Shout out to Atoman. Thank you for the Dubin scheme. If France wins HH is going to spin it as a mission impossible because he has been downplaying their chances the whole tournament. If they lose, he can fall back on no Pogba and Conte. He has set himself up for it. Look, Atonement, you don't know me, and I find that very rude trying to create this stuff. If France win, I will say, wow, I never expected this because I fully believe Messi says what's up. And it is, guys, imagine the Netflix documentary. That's an amazing doc. Actually, hold up. Do you think that they're already re-recording the Argentina team during this World Cup?
Yes.
For sure.
I want to see it from start when they lost to Saudi Arabia.
No. Because remember, like they did it for Copa America. So let's see. They must have, because whatever happens, this is his last World Cup. Now, if they went in the groups, okay, burn the footage, but you have to record his last ever outing and World Cup for Argentina, man. So that would be a great doc. Anthony Macken. Mbappe turned Otamendi and Telefico inside out in 2018 as a teenager. He's 4 years older and smarter. They are 4 years older and slower. And here's my response. Otamendi 2018 was a bomb. Otamendi 2022 for Argentina is much better. He's much better. So trust me, he's a much better defender. Israel. Ref shall be key too. If he allows physicality, advantage Argentina, but France got goons too. I want to know who the ref is. I want to know whether the ref will be that Argentine or the AFCON ref. I want to pick. I want to pick the AFCON
I need Mateo Laos. I need Mateo Laos.
No. Did you hear that he got sent home?
Yeah, he got sent home. He got sent home.
Stupid moron, man. Griezmann is Schneider 2.0. Should he remain at Atleti or move? I think he should move. But again, people like that Simeone made him. But no, Griezmann has been amazing.
He's still to move.
HH, it's not that hard to change your name from CR7 fanboys to...
Guys,
if that happens, that would be disgusting. The referee should apply for witness protection. Call HH for refugee visas mass. Ref, just don't give a pen. Don't give a pen. So we're gonna be rounding up some. But yes, you want to say something as we round off? Yes.
It's interesting because there's a conspiracy theory in me. This clocked something like I just clocked something. I was like, cut it. Because I clocked something. I was like, PSG is owned by the Qatari. Qatari government or the country, whatever, owned by the Qataris, and their two best players are in place playing each other in this final.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes, we know this.
Wait, was that your point?
That the conspiracy theory made me like, how does shit happen?
Wait, why is that conspiracy theory though? That's
it's not. It's the two of the best teams. HH, can I real quick ask?
But it's literally what's happening.
Coincidence.
Undisputed.
Real quick, this is just the last kind of question. If it goes to penalties, who's winning?
Argentina.
Martinez.
Martinez.
Lloris is not that good at penalties.
Now, here's the thing, though. See, it's tricky, though. I said Argentina, but I feel Argentina will be way more nervous than France. So it's weird. Even though I have more faith in Emi Martinez saving more pens than Lloris, I think Argentina will be far more nervous taking those penalties than France will be. So it depends.
What France lost the last penalties, isn't it, against Switzerland?
Well, Kimpembe was the reason why we went to pens in the first place. Larim, Mbappe. Okay, all right, there you go. Okay, so guys, it's been swell. It's been so good. Look, man, it's real. So guys, remember, so Friday we'll have a nice preview with the panel, and then come Saturday hangouts, we'll obviously review the third place playoff and of course do another preview. And Sunday,
third place and that.
Argentina, well done, man. Messi says what's up. Peace out.
Thank you.